welcome back. I'm Laura DeLu and I'm back. Yesterday I said I don't know when I'll be back. I'm here. Hello. I am joined today by the one and only gorgeous Tracy.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
How are you?
I'm very well. I've never worked with you before, have I?
No, we haven't.
What am I in store for?
Oh, I don't know. Well, some crystals is in the first kit, and then we've got some pearls in the second kit.
All good, all good. I'm taking my ring off now. I forgot to take my ring off because I burnt my finger. I attempted... This is where I'm going to sound really, really silly. I attempted to straighten my hair. With the kinks in it, clearly it didn't work. But it does come keen when you catch the finger, I'll say that much. It is going to be an amazing show today. I have got so many things lined up for you. The kits are gorgeous, and this is not a medium that you normally work with, is it? Because it's normally the silver clay.
Silver clay person.
Yes.
And so, yeah, and I was sent some crystals today, which opened my eyes and went, oh, shiny things.
Today?
Well, no, I sent them the other day, and I thought, oh, shiny things, yes. So it was exciting to work with something slightly different this time. So,
have a look at the jewellery, they are gorgeous, absolutely stunning. It is Swarovski and we're looking at boutique chic because it's boutique day and I think you've nailed it. You've absolutely nailed it.
Thank you.
And I love the ring as well.
It's nice.
I was a bit sneaky and I did try it on.
Did you? Does it fit?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it does. You might not have it later. You might not. And I'll tell you what my star buys are in this hour. This pack is amazing because, well, you'll see the amount of colours that you get in this is just fantastic. You're getting 12 individual spools of your wire and they're all in these wonderful colours. Gold, purples, blues, teal. Now, would you class that as teal or that as teal? That's turquoise, isn't it?
That's turquoise, yeah.
Turquoise, and that's teal.
Yeah. We'll split the difference, yes. I'll go with teal.
It's whatever you want to call it. It doesn't actually give you the exact names of them, but I'm going to go with turquoise at the bottom, teal at the top. There we are. And I have got the most amazing strand, if you're liking your purples, of amethyst pairs. These are gorgeous. Oh, they are. These are gorgeous. They're coming up at 20 past. Look at how rich those colours are. Purple. You can't have my purple. You can't. Not yet. 20 past.
Okay.
Wait, my dear.
Okay.
Patience. And I have got angelite. I love this stone. And the one thing it always reminds me of is when I was first introduced to angelite, because I went into a crystal store. It was actually owned by my friend, and he picked up an opaline and said, "This is angelite." And at the time, I knew nothing about gemstones, and I believed him. And I bought it, and I've still got it at home. I now know, clearly, it is not angelite, because this is the angelite. It is such a beautiful gemstone. It's very difficult to get a hold of as well, so to have it as a star buy, love it. Absolutely love it. Now, I'm joined by Dan in the presenter chair. We all know what presenter chair, producer chair, let's say. We can be in the presenter chair if you want. Do you want to switch? We were talking about this earlier. Do you want to switch? He's going, no. I know what is normally known as, it is hashtag Naughty Dan. So we have got an under £10 hour at 8 o'clock. We have got at 9 o'clock, fast-paced and furious, miss it, miss out, as well as our second kit. In my 7 o'clock hour, I have got the first kit, which is a gorgeous Swarovski. And in this hour, well, you're going to have to wait and find out, aren't you? Dan, where shall we begin? That was brilliant, multicoloured quartz. It says, shall we start? We can start at 6 o'clock hour on the left-hand side, number 13. Oh, wow. It is a secret system, Dan, I'm sorry. This is amazing. Oh, my life. Why did you not tell me the colours these were in? These are my two favourite colours.
Whoa. I've never seen anything like those. They are amazing.
These are unicorn colours.
They really are.
We just need a bit of glitter and that's all you need.
Wow.
Oh my life. I love them. When did you sneak these into the building? These are cheeky. Came into the building last week. What do you think? What would you do with them?
Oh my goodness, they are amazing. I would have to make some silver clay, kind of very special spacer beads to go in between those.
Ooh.
So you'd have some real silver chunky bits in between all those lovely, sizable. Oh, they're amazing.
I'm thinking of one on each ear. Maybe one blue one, one pink one, a massive, massive necklace.
Statement necklace with
Shall we try it?
I love it.
I'm sorry if I bash the microphone right now, but I think this needs to be done. I love these colours. Try not to get the microphone. Hopefully I didn't bash it then. Oh my life. Silver spacer beads in between, definitely.
Yeah.
At £9.99, get a couple. Your kids will love them. Your nieces and nephews will love them. I love them.
I love them.
They are just so pretty though, aren't they? You know, if you saw an iced drink like that, you'd probably go, really shouldn't drink that. But I'm going to anyway. These are amazing. These are absolutely amazing. Of course it is your quartz, and then they have been dyed, so you've got that wonderful, wonderful look. Can I just double check, are they coated or dyed? Dyed, that's amazing. Do you know why? Why that is amazing? Coatings are gorgeous, but the dye tends to stay in a little bit deeper. So that colour is really going to be prolonged. It's really going to have that intensity to it. That is going to be fabulous. You can see it actually goes right through. Can you see where you've got those little flashes where it goes right into it? I love this. How on earth do they manage to get it so it's pink and blue? Do they just dip it?
Yeah, well, I can only imagine. I know how they would do it with fabric, because that's my background in fabric. So they dip dye them. So they dip on one side in one colour and then
on the other
the other colour.
Love them. Could you make a ring out of these? I'd want to make a ring out of these. I'd want one big ring. And earrings. I just want them for the sake of having the colour. There's only 15 chances remaining now, though, I'm afraid. That is it, unfortunately. They were sneaky, came into the building last week. There's lots of multi-buying going on as well. In fact, I've got the maximum multi-buy at the moment is 4. I don't blame you. I'd be grabbing a hold of as many of these as I could. They're gorgeous. Love the shape as well. So these are basically your shards of your quartz, as you can see there. You can actually see the I suppose shaft is the only way I can really call it. Amazing. And you can see the different areas, the faces of the actual stone itself. And they've just literally taken the base off and then they've dyed it, which is incredible. Love them. Absolutely love them. Sorry, I just keep looking at them. There's like purples in there, you've got the pinks in there, you've got the blues in there.
They're fascinating.
I want to make them into a unicorn. You could, and this would be really cruel. You could, you know, have them and sell them maybe as unicorn horns. No unicorns were harmed in the making of this horn necklace. I feel bad saying that now.
No, it's okay.
Make sure you're checking those baskets out on that one. Good look. And those would look beautiful actually with the amethyst that's coming up very, very soon. Very soon. This is one of my star buys. It's only 10 minutes away. 10 minutes and that's it. So we're going to go from unicorns to cows. Oh, sorry. Apologies. Mookaite. If you hadn't already guessed, mookaite. Oh my life. Every single time I look at mookaite, there's always, I want to say there's one that jumps out at me, but that wouldn't be the truth, because it's one that jumps out at you and then you look again and something else jumps out at you, like this one right now. And then as you look again, something else will jump out at you, like this one. It is from one location, as far as I'm aware, which is the Mooka Ridge or Mooka Creek in Australia, of course, and they're natural. every single one of these, although they look like somebody's taken a paintbrush to them and has painted them in these wonderful, amazing colours and these amazing, it's almost like, always reminds me of Salvador Dali's landscape. If you've ever seen one of his landscapes. Obviously you have clocks melting off surfaces and lips in the air, but the landscapes themselves, it does remind me of those. They're luscious. They're a very beautiful gemstone, very unusual, and this is one of those stones that I always recommend. If you can, get a hold of the authenticity card. It's so worth it, so worth it. Especially if people don't, oh hello, take a look at this one. Sorry, again, distracted. How amazing is that? It's like an olive with a pimento. That is brilliant. What do you think of these ones and what would you do with them?
They're gorgeous, aren't they? They remind me of sort of real nice chocolates in a
Don't make me hungry. Don't make
so
me
they're
hungry.
all those wonderful rich colours. So do you know red would really pop with that? If you put some red spacer beads with them or something like that would really, really complement them.
Love
and
the idea
pink.
of that.
There's a lot that goes with brown.
Yeah, there really is.
Pinks
More than you
and
think as well, because I wouldn't normally put brown with another like a brighter colour, but actually they do. They go so beautifully well together. Price-wise, amazing, £7.95. That is one of the lowest prices I've ever seen mookaite going for. How many do we have available of these? There's only 20 though, I'm afraid. That's it. So grab them while you can. Red would look absolutely amazing. In fact, do I have any? I was just looking to see if I had any red in my mix, but I don't seem to. However, I have got pink and black together. In fact, those look really nice together. So it's rhodonite. That's a really nice combination, actually.
Cool.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello, hello. Beautiful tones. Again, that's a natural gemstone as well. Love it. Hold those lines on that one. Now, ooh, how about, as we're going for quite colourful stones today, how about I bring you multicoloured opals? I love this. That's your clouds right there. Ah, that's like I'm flying in a plane.
We were just looking at the clouds, weren't we, Lauren?
We were.
Yeah.
There was a lot of grey and there was a tiny bit of blue, which was kind of like this, in fairness. To which I said, and the blue will come out and we go into a room with no windows.
Yes.
And when we come out again, it shall be dark. That's why we bought this strand for us, to just remind us what that blue sky was.
Blue sky.
If you're not in the sort of Birmingham, Redditch area, I don't know what your weather is like at the moment, but it is raining. It is raining. It's raining a lot. It's pretty interesting trying to drive here in said rain.
I felt like I've driven through every weather coming.
I know, mine was like pockets of rain. It'd be like, oh, I can see, oh, no, I can't, oh, I can see, no, I can't. This is the kind of sky that you want on a day like this, though, isn't it? You want the fluffy white clouds and you want the gorgeous pastel blues. And that's exactly what you're getting here. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous pastel blue. I do love the fact that now we have got so many different varieties of opal. It's not just your translucent or your transparent opals. It is, in fact, these wonderful matte, opaque opals. And the colours you get is stunning. And price-wise, again, that is what I'm talking about when I say that we do really good prices on gemstones. To get matte opals like this and to get them under £6 is incredible. Think about just maybe sectioning some of these off, just cascading earrings. I always go for earrings because I like making them. I do. I really like making earrings. I don't have my ears pierced, but I love making earrings.
Really?
Yeah. They are, I would say, one of the most fun things to make. And
they're nice and quick to make, aren't they?
I
Really.
think that's why I like it.
And if you're making to sell, if any of our listeners or viewers are making to sell, they're the best sellers.
Are they?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I've never had the guts or the confidence to actually sell any of my jewellery.
Done fairs, many a fair. Many a fair, and yeah, they are. They're the best sellers.
Brill. That's good to know.
They were for me, anyway.
I think they're one of the nicest things to get, though, aren't they? The earrings always look beautiful.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you make so many different styles.
No. I'm going to leave those with you. Again, not very many of those, I'm afraid. Now, next up. Ooh, my finger really hurts. Yeah, it is down because I put it on hair straighteners. It is exactly the reason why my finger's hurting right now. Dan did, as soon as I told him that, I went, oh, I've done that before, it hurts, doesn't it? Yeah. I've now got all the lads going through what the worst part is, whether you're clamping your ear, whether you're getting your finger. We'll stop there. So we've got beautiful, luscious greens. I love this gemstone. Prehnite.
It's nice.
Prehnite, ding, 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 Prehnite, ding, ding, ding. Other songs are available. It always reminds me of not Jurassic Park, but like Jurassic Days.
Okay.
Because, I was there and everything. When you see sort of the I want to say dragons, no, dinosaurs, and you see them in the museums and they've got all the pretend foliage or the painting, the artist has done a representation of what the foliage would have been like around the time. It reminds me of that. I've just gone silent because I have had the worst joke said in my ear. It's not even worth mentioning, but I'm going to. It wasn't rude, it was ridiculous. So is that. £2.95, 220 carats of prehnite. It's an amazing gemstone. It's nuggets, so Mark Smith, if you're watching, we've got some nuggets in for you, just for you, my darling. They are stunning, and nuggets are always fantastic to use. I like the feel of them on the back of my hand, so I quite like having big, thick, chunky bracelets.
Right.
Elasticated and then either layered, so you've got lots of them. Which I like doing that because you can mix and match quite easily then. What would you do?
Well, I don't know. You put me on the spot there.
Sorry. No pressure.
Chips, I know. Probably elastic bracelets.
Yay.
And put another silver clay feature in there.
How would you work it in with the silver clay?
Well, you can either make a charm or, you can make like a wide spacer bar so that then you can thread like 3 or 4 strands through that spacer.
See, I've not
So
worked
like a
with
little
silver
bar.
clay, so for me it's like a whole new territory.
Oh, it is. It's awesome. You can make anything.
There you go. I need to have a go at that. I am also thinking, apart from the fact my finger hurts really badly, £2.95, forget doing a lot with it. It's quite easy to wear it as it is. I'd probably restrand it with something a bit stronger than what it's on. But just restrand it. You don't even need to put a clasp or anything on it. And just sell it as it is. I love necklaces where they can tie a knot at the bottom of them. They're beautiful. Or even a memory wire bracelet around the arm. Or even work them into a sort of a choker, maybe. Well done, my lovelies, well done. Hold those lines on that one. Now, is it that time already? Amethyst star buy time, my lovelies. Amethyst star buy. I just had to reiterate that joke was awful. I will maybe even say the joke. Do you want me to say the joke?
I heard that from here.
Yeah. Yes! No, mate. Oh, yes! I can't remember it now. Do you know why? No, there's no, what was it? There's no grass in the Jurassic time period. That's why it wasn't called Jurassic Park. Please tell me someone gave you that joke and you didn't make that one up. Right, okay, moving on. Oh dear. So I've got for you, not Jurassic Park. But I have got for you some of the finest, richest, deepest amethyst. How gorgeous are these? Now, when you think about the richest, deepest, most sumptuous amethyst, where are you thinking of? Zambia. Zambian amethyst, by far, is renowned for its intensity of colour. And the reason it has such an intensity of colour is because it's formed in pectolites rather than the geodes. So the environment it's in is a lot harsher, so it can leach more of those minerals out, so it can take more of that colour from its surrounding minerals and environments, and it has this wonderful, rich, sumptuous, dark tone, and that is exactly what you're getting here. I mean, these are, I want to say plum, because it's so dark. It is that plum or a damson, I suppose. Damson,
yeah. They are very rich in colour. They're beautiful.
They are stunning. And I know you're going to hate me for saying this, but for some reason, it's making me think of Christmas. I'm sorry. We're past July now. It's only 104 days to Christmas.
Oh, don't.
That's going to go quick. One more sleep and it's 103. And then 2. And then 1. And then, oh, it's Christmas morning. So it is that rich, sumptuous tone that you associate with that time of year, though, isn't it? I love it. Absolutely love it. This is one of my all-time favourite colours. It always has been, it always will be. Probably not the best colour to put on a bedroom wall when I was a little kid. Say little kid. I was there for a while with my parents in my bedroom. My bedroom was the size of a shoebox. So dark purple in a shoebox-sized room, it became a shoebox for a gnat. It felt like you couldn't even sit in there without the walls closing in. But as jewellery, it is incredible because it's so intense in the colour that you don't need to wear lots of it. You can if you want, because it's going to have a really amazing impact. But if you want something subtle, one of these, just one is needed. And you're talking about silver spacers, you can make with silver clay.
Just absolutely stunning. You can make a feature out of just one of those, couldn't you? Onto a necklace, a pendant, and a pair of earrings, a ring. Oh, they're gorgeous.
They are lush. I'm looking at even not the smallest ones, but sort of the medium-sized ones, because these are graduated, so they go from 6x5 right up to 16x11. But you have just one of them as a ring, and look how rich and deep that is. They are stunning, absolutely stunning. The quality, second to none. Love it, absolutely love it. I love that intensity of the colour. I love the fact as well you have got some of the white sections in there as well, which is not often associated with the Zambian amethyst, so that's really lovely to see as well. £17.95, incredible price. Really incredible. And each one of these has a little personality. You can see almost how the colours infused naturally through the stone itself. I don't know if you can see that, but it has little sections that are slightly darker. You have little sections where you've got the white areas. You've got little sections that shine and glow. Oh, they are amazing. They are amazing. Absolutely adore these. I'm thinking what I'd put them with, and I'd actually like to try and combine them with, the opals we just had, the blue ones, because it's really quite a difference, isn't there? Look at this. That is amazing, the different combination there. So how would you work with the silver clay with something like this?
You could make a feature bail out of some clay.
Yeah.
You could just take one of those in isolation and make a little topper just to add the stone to it. It would be amazing. It'd make a whole feature.
That makes a really nice pendant.
Make a nice feature bail out of it.
Yeah, that'd be gorgeous.
To hold the stone.
I am thinking just to be simple as well and just do earrings, but that's me because I'm lazy. Oh, I love it. I love doing earrings because they are so simple and quick. And if you don't have a lot of time, but you want to have a big dramatic effect, then earrings, gorgeous. Pendant as well. And if you do the silver work, the silver clay work, then bails or toppers for the earrings, really lovely. Oh, I love this one. I don't know if you can see this one actually, but you've actually got colour. You see the lines? You've got banding. You've got beautiful banding going through this one as well. Christina's there, Celine's there, has got 2 in California. Well done, my lovely, and welcome back. Pamela's there, Sharon's there. Check out those baskets if you haven't already done so. These are flying out. They are gorgeous. Ooh. They are brilliant. You don't get a lot of Zambian amethyst these days either. It's a lot harder to get a hold of Zambian than it used to be because a lot of it is reserved now for various different companies. So this is just lush. To have it is gorgeous, and to have it as a star buy, even better. Even better. Hold those lines, my lovelies. Don't forget, if you've never tried this before, it's really easy to get involved. All you need to do is either go to the website if you're there, or the number is at the bottom of the screen. If you've never bought from us before and you spend a minimum of £4.95, you will get a free kit as well, which is here. It is a folder. You will also get, I'm not even going to attempt to take the stuff out because it ends up falling everywhere, but you do get your tools. So you've got your different pliers. It's 3 pairs of pliers that you're getting there. You get a findings pack. You'll get some wonderful elastic, monofilament, I was going to say microfilament then for some reason, monofilament and beading thread. So you get a beading pack in there as well. You will get your recipe cards, I like to call them recipe cards, and also a DVD as well. So you've got lots of things to get you started if you've never tried, and those tools are really important. All you have to do is spend that £4.95. That's the minimum you can spend to get a hold of this. And of course you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. So if there's anything you want to buy and you're thinking, oh, maybe it's a little bit over my budget, but I really love it. If I'm trying it for the first time, I want to see what it looks like, use that 30-day money-back guarantee. I genuinely don't think you're ever going to need it, but it's always nice to have it there just in case, isn't it? It is. And if you want to send a message in to either myself or to Tracy, then you can send a text message to 60777. Start that text with JM Studio. And if it is any comments or any jokes, please make them better than the Jurassic Park one. Jurassic Park. It doesn't make it any better doing the drum roll. Although in fairness, I have to say, I couldn't have done any better than that one. So Dan, keep them coming, keep them coming. If you've got any jokes you want to send in, please do, because I'm useless at them. Now, I'm going to bring to you some, oh, this, I've been waiting for this. Now this, is it that time already? Dan's just said this is next month's birthday, and I just actually had to think in my head, what month are we in? Because it's October. And of course that is next month. That's gone so quick. I'm actually in a bit of shock.
We're only the 11th of September.
I know, but only the 11th turns into only the 20th, turns into only December, and oh look, it's Christmas Day! Oh dear.
Do you like Christmas?
Yeah, I love Christmas. Love Christmas. Everything in my life tends to happen around that time period. Christmas and the first 2 weeks of January. These are gorgeous. Now, I'd be very quick on this one. It's £52.95, which I know is considered very limited. I'm talking about extremely limited because these are, I mean, you can see yourself. Look at the quality of these. We're talking about some of the clearest, finest quality tourmaline that I've seen on a strand. It is absolutely magnificent. The colour combination that you're getting those beautiful, beautiful rich greens. You're getting those deep, dark pinks. You're getting so many oranges and yellows. It is an incredible strand. And I would definitely be looking at getting the authenticity card. If I look at you like that, it's because my brain has gone blank. I can't think of words anymore. Ever since I've had a little one, I can't string a sentence together. There we are. Take a look at these. You see how beautiful that blue is? That's a colour that I've not seen very often at all, actually, in tourmaline. Blues are always very, 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 very well loved in tourmaline. Think about your Parabas. or your indicolites as well. They are incredible. You've got a really rich, lovely teal one there as well. Oh, beautiful. But look at each and every single one. It's so clear, so clear. It is worth considering. It really is. Definitely get that authenticity card and use this as a treat yourself strand, or as a just because I'm going to save it for something special. I'd be saving it for something special, or even a special commission. Well done, my lovely. Now, moving on again. Now, we are actually less than 10 minutes away from our Star by wires. So we are looking at by the dozen, because by heck, there are a dozen of them. And they are all those wonderful, wonderful... See, I told you I was no good at jokes. There are 12 of them, and all those wonderful colours in there will be phenomenal. Love, 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 love the red. Love the red. Love the teal. Love the turquoise, because we decided that's what they were. They are beautiful, aren't they? You've actually got some ideas on the back of how you can use them as well. You've got your gizmo. You've got your hammer to strengthen them. I'm looking at these ones. Oh, your crinkling tool. And of course you can, what's this bit up here?
It's a wig jig.
Oh, I've not seen one of those.
It's like a little board that's got little holes in, and you put little metal pegs in, and then you can wrap your wire around
and make different
to
patterns.
create patterns and shapes and things like that. Yeah, wig jig.
There you go. Now, to get us there, I'm going to say, how about we do two things under £10? Let us start. How about some garnet, goodness me, and some amethyst. So, £10 each. I'm going to bring you the garnet first. I'm untangling the amethyst as we speak. That's a lot of garnet for under £10. 350 carats of natural Indian garnet, all faceted rounds, £8.95. Have you seen the size of the strand? This is absolutely luxurious, rich, deep, sumptuous red, £8.95. Garnet, of course, January's birthstone. I am going to say the C word again. Christmas! Because it's that colour, isn't it? It's red, it's deep, rich, ruby red. It's stunning. Add it to your collection. You're always going to want a bit of garnet in there. One of the well-known gemstones. I love the fact they're all faceted as well. Look at the sparkle you're getting. In fact, pop these with your black spinel. Or even we had some black agates yesterday which had the faceting like this. That is a disco ball effect right there. How beautiful is that? Oh no, I can. Dan's asked me to count them. We'll have to do it quickly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 39. There's 39. You might get a couple more, you might get a couple less. It works out they're about 23 pence each. 23 pence each. For a natural Indian garnet, that's remarkable.
Beautiful.
That is cheeky, cheeky.
They are gorgeous. They're quite a weighty size, aren't they?
They really are.
Beautiful.
They are weighty, and I'm going to draw your attention to the fact our postage and packaging is one price, and that's all day, so you can add as many of these as you want, and we're not going to charge you any extra on that postage and packaging. Not at all. So if you want to order every single item in this show in that 24 hours, because it goes from 12 midnight to 12 midnight, and you'd still only get that 1p&p. It's not like one of those where you put an extra thing in your basket and, oh look, it's all suddenly gone up in price. There are some sites like that, and I've been stung before. I have. Now, next up, I have got amethyst. The shape is amazing. I am loving the shape of these. They remind me of a certain type of sweet. Can you remember what they were? Is that what they were called? It is, isn't it? Tutti Fruttis.
Oh.
Yeah. Do they still do Tutti Fruttis?
I'm sure they do.
They do. I used to love to. Well, I'm actually there going, oh, I really want some Tutti Fruttis now. They're that shape. Don't eat them. Do not eat them. They are that shape though. It's that classic retro cushion shape that you're getting to each and every single one of these. Beautiful top drill diamonds. I like to call them cushion shape because if you turn them on the side, they are what you would expect your cushion to be. Oh, Dan's actually done a search to find out if they're available. They are available in major supermarkets and other retail stores. There we are. I was going to say fruit and vegetables, they're clearly not. Other Tutti Fruttis, other sweets are available also at major retail stores and supermarkets. Now, these are under £10, £7.95. You're getting a load of them on here as well. Beautiful selection. What would you do with these?
I think I'd mix them up with those beautiful garnets.
Yeah.
Purple and red.
Oh, I like the idea of that. Let me get those back out
Purple
again.
and red. You can't mix the purple and red together.
I'm having things played in my ear at the moment. What is going on? Oh, right. Apparently they're working out.
They're working out.
Yes. Oh dear. Well, one thing you don't have to work out is how good the deal is on this. £7.95, and you are getting a lot on this strand. You're also getting those wonderful transparent connectors. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, that's 30, 2, 4, 6, 7, so 37 you're getting on here. And that is 22 pence. 21 and a half if you want to be exact, but let's say 22 pence each for amethyst shaped like this. Pair of earrings would look beautiful. I'm liking the idea of just a very simple pendant. And the nice thing about these as well is it is masculine and feminine, so it would work either way. Maybe just a little, what are they called? A leather
thong? I
always get awkward saying that. Thong. There we are, a leather thong. Thong. There we are. I have said worse things on air, in fairness. I have. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Now, I do want to bring you this in 10 minutes' time. This is one of my all-time favourite gemstones because it's got such a wonderful tranquil look to it, and it's got this wonderful waxy lustre which gives it a real, or I want to say muted, like a muted effect. It's not sharp and bright, it's subtle, it's soft, it's gorgeous, it's angelite, it's my star buy coming up in about 20 minutes time. But star buy time now, it is the wire. Gorgeous artistic wire. The thing is, wire is always going to be something. If you're a wire worker or not a wire worker, especially if you are a wire worker, of course, you're going to need lots of it. But it's something that you don't tend to get lots and lots of choices of colour. We often see silver, don't we? We often see the antique bronze. We often see the copper. But to get colours like this, they tend to go really quickly. It's once in a blue moon we'll get a red and it goes, or a blue and it goes, and a green and it goes. So to have this, where you're getting 12 different colours all in one go, 12 different spools, 12 different choices. You could be using it all in one different design. You could be using each one separately. It's entirely up to you, but you have got that choice. And it's nice because you don't have to buy them individually. You don't have to go, right, okay, so for this project I want red, green and yellow. Now I've got to find one spool of yellow, one spool of green, one spool. You don't have to worry about that. You've got the choices there. It's great as a gift as well if you are thinking of buying for someone who is a jewellery maker. It's so lovely to have that combination. I mean, we're in the autumnal time period now, so this one at the top, that wonderful, rich, almost mahogany, and then the green as well, those two would be beautiful. Mix that in with the reds or the yellows. They're the kind of colours that you're getting at the moment in the environment. If you want to go more towards your winter, then you've got your silvers, you've got your turquoises and your teals. If you want to do sort of the party season, the darker blues, the purples, the reds, the golds, all of it is fantastic. And then if you want to go again into spring, you've got the brighter greens, you've got the brighter pinks, the brighter colours that are coming through. It is fabulous for any season, any time of the year, and it's all in one pack. You don't have to go, I need to try and find it. It's there for you to use in one pack. 12 individual, beautiful colours at £20.95. We can do better than that. We're going to drop that price. Are you ready? Keep watching. £12.95. That works out at £1.08 per spool. £1.08 per reel. For real. No drumbeat there. Thank you. There we are. You were going to leave it? Oh dear. Right. They are for real. £12.95 is fantastic. Think about the price that you buy your spools individually. Look at the fact you're getting 12 of them. Why not take up the opportunity? I was doing some amazing jokes. You missed it. You missed it. Tracy is back with us. She's missed it. She's missed it all. They are flying out. Loads of you there. Jeanette's there, Charlotte's there, June's there, Bev's there, Alison's there. Make sure, if you've never tried us before, you get on that phone line and get involved, because you will be getting, if you buy this, you will be getting that starter pack as well, don't forget, which has got your wonderful pliers, so they will be able to be used with this straight away. And of course you've got the different recipe cards in there, so you may have an opportunity to make something that you love instantly. And if you've got any problems, or if you're wanting to learn something new and you're not quite sure, go and have a look at the YouTube channel and you can watch back any of the demos. Or if you want to get some DVDs on top, there is. Do we have the DVDs available at the moment? Have a look on the website. There should be some DVDs available, and they are really, really, really good. They're always with fantastic guest designers. They're always full of lots of tips and hints. It's fabulous. Well done to everyone. Suffolk, Somerset, Hertfordshire, Lancashire, Merseyside. Well done, my darlings. Well done. Hold those lines. Now, I have got something. I did have something. I've actually thrown it across the room. So, you've made your little treats. You're thinking of either giving them as a gift. There are 5, by the way. One of them's just dropped, and I can't reach it. So you made your little gifts. What are you going to pop them in? These are gorgeous. These are large cream universal gift boxes, and they're called universal because inside, apart from your silica gel, you've got this cushion which has got your holes for your earrings. Can you see that? There you go. And you also have your bit there for your necklace or your bracelet. So it does look like a sad face if I turn it around that way. Oh, so sad. It's a shame it's sad, isn't it? But it is an amazing thing to have because they look great as gifts. They look fantastic if you're selling them on your stall, and it gives you that little bit extra, doesn't it? So you're getting 5 of them all together. It works out at £6.95 for the 5, and that works out at £1.39 each. That's a lovely way to finish off a piece of jewellery, isn't it? And a gift. If I gave you this box Hopefully with something in it, of course.
It looks really special, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, really special. It looks made with love.
It does, it absolutely does. I really like these. It's almost like a little signature for it as well, isn't there?
It is, yeah.
You could actually put a little branding on there, maybe have your sticker on the bottom with your name and your information on, website if you've got one. And I like the idea as well of getting a little charm and attaching a charm to
the ribbon.
Just to the ribbon. And then you get to keep the charm as well. That's really lovely. Really lovely. Very much a great idea to get a hold of these. They are 80 by 80 by 25 millimetres and it is a 5-pack. So you're getting loads of bang for your buck there. Great if you're selling them. You could always, if you wanted to, be a bit cheeky and just go, I'm selling these boxes individually. There we are. It actually looked really nice on your stall as well if you did sort of a decorative little area. Now £1.39 each, that's really good.
It shows you care. I think if you offer like the gift boxes, it really shows that you care about how the pieces are presented.
Yeah.
And if you care about them, so does the person that you're going to give them to.
It does add a different dimension as well, doesn't it? I mean, a lot of the big corporations and companies, the packaging is paramount. It's something that's really important, and packaging often depicts the brand as well. So you can think about the various, obviously the blue one is very well known, and you look at that blue box and you know instantly who it is, where that person has been shopping. You don't even have to think about it. And it's so well done that if you have something that looks beautiful on the outside, you're already expecting what's on the inside to look amazing. So it adds even more to it, and it adds that whole different level. It'll be beautiful, really beautiful. Now, they are flying out, so make sure you are checking those baskets out as soon as you can. I really like those. If there's any left, I'm going to get one. Say 5. Now, ooh, I've got something special for you. Now, I haven't got very long to bring this to you because I've waffled for too long, unfortunately, but you need to take a look at this. And, oh, he's already done it. Oh, I was going to say, don't put the graphics on. Dan's already skipping the boat there. This is by far one of the most sumptuous and richest strands of pink sapphire. Look how deep those colours are.
Do you know, I think I've never ever seen a full strand of pink sapphire with that bright colour. Never. And
it's normally a lot paler, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot paler, and I've never seen as many on one strand.
Yeah. And Dan,
gorgeous.
Did you just say this is natural? Really? You can confirm that is natural? I am suitably impressed. That is amazing. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is most sapphire, no matter what the colour, is heat treated. So to not have this heat treated is incredible. That's yeah. I was expecting a lot more than that. I was going to say that means this is a premium quality strand. It may be considered, is worth that consideration. It is a premium quality strand. The richness of colour states that instantly. The fact it's natural states that instantly. Get yourself that authenticity card if you are coming in for this. And this would be a strand that I would say, get it. Don't do anything with it straight away. You let those gemstones talk to you. And I mean, look at the size of the central one. That is substantial. That is amazing. The only thing that's been done to these is it's been dug up, it's been faceted, and it's here now. That is incredible. I would be really tempted to just restrand that and make a necklace out of it. They are beautiful, aren't they?
Stunning.
There is, I'm not even going to count them because you can see just how many there are. That is amazing. So worth the price point. It really is. I'm looking at these, trying to find something that makes me go, that it can't possibly be, it can't possibly be pink sapphire of that quality at that price. It's gorgeous. But it is pink sapphire, it is that good, it is gorgeous. And unfortunately, I've got to move on because it is star buy time. At some point in the near future, now. So from one amazing gemstone to another, we've got angelite, which you may or may not have seen before. Now, I have been trawling gemstone shops for years, and years and years and years, because I like to get tumbled pieces of things. I like to have little collections of tumbled gemstones or slices of agate. I like gemstones, I love them, always have, always will. This gemstone, I can say I have never seen in a crystal stall. I was sold what was supposed to be an angelite, and I bought it. At that time, I didn't know what gemstone was what. So I just went, oh, it is, okay, I'll take that then. And it wasn't, it was an opaline. So what you're getting here is one wonderful, soft, subtle, sumptuous, blue, heavenly gemstone. And it really is. I mean, you know what jadeite does for green? This gemstone does for blue. You know when you say you touch jadeite and there's just something about it? It's the same with angelite. There's just something about it. In fact, I would love to combine this with jadeite. I really would. It would be a beautiful colourway combination, actually. Or even with aquamarine. There is something so wonderful. And size-wise, you're getting 6mm. So we all know 6mm is the size that is really easy to work with. And you're getting this wonderful lustre over the surface. You can see that there, can't you? Can you see the way it just catches the light? But it's not like when we saw the garnets earlier on, where it was lots of flashes, really bright high lustre. It's very soft, it's very subtle, it's very sultry. It's beautiful. Under £10. It is a star buy. It is so worth getting a hold of. I have not seen this gemstone, genuinely seen this gemstone. I have seen someone selling something else supposedly as this, which it wasn't. But I've not seen this gemstone in an average crystal stall. And yet here it is. We've managed to source it. I love it. Grab it. Get yourself an authenticity card. It's amazing. This will go lovely with silver.
It really would. Yeah, definitely.
Silver clay-wise, what would you do with this?
There'll always be a feature in my silver clay of say, a statement piece as a pendant in silver clay, and then I'd strand it with the beads. So, yeah, something like, let's have a think, like a little bird feature.
That'd be really lovely.
Featured pendant.
That would be really, really lovely. I'm actually trying to see, where did I pop that? Here we are. I'd like to combine it with this. And if you're talking about the birds. So this is your multicoloured opal. So it's blue and white opal together. With the angelite, that'd be beautiful. I think we do still have some of the opals available. Check the website. We should hopefully, fingers crossed, still have some of those. Good luck on that one. They are magical. Would look beautiful as a stretchy bracelet. Would look amazing with silver charms or silver spaces. I'm thinking of the stardust spaces. They would look really beautiful in between this.
Yes.
Really, or even with pearls. pearls. Now the opal details are at the bottom if you all wanted to combine the two together. Well done to everyone who's on the lines already. Multi-buyers on this one as well. Angela's there with 2. Well done if you're joining us for the first time, and welcome as well. Welcome if you're joining us for the first time. It is a pleasure to have you with us. And if you are making pieces for the first time, why not send them in for our Wall of Fame, which is on in the mornings. We'd love to see what you have done. We would love to see it. And of course, you can win some money for your account as well. Love the look of this. With amethyst, paired up with amethyst, or even amber. Now there's an idea with the amethyst. I don't actually have any amber at the moment next to me, so I can't show you that. We don't have any tonight, I'm afraid. I am going to bring in pearls though, which is in my next hour. This is actually part of the kit. So there we are. There we go, there we go. Look at these. Now, well done to everyone who managed to get a hold of it. Now, don't forget, we are doing the demo after the break, but I need to give you a heads up on what I've got with the next hour, because I've got some incredible Kyanite pairs. And I've got some peacock fresh water pearls as well. And they're keshi, so they're going to look phenomenal. It's going to be amazing. So stay tuned with us. We have got the jewellery demo, and wait till you see the gorgeous designs that Tracy's done. It's amazing. So, how about you get yourself a cup of tea, and I'll have one as well, please. That would be really lovely. In fact, maybe a bit of chocolate cake as well. That would be even better. We'll see you in 2.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen, from the item code and the product description right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Lauren Lou and this is Tracy. Hi. I need to come up with some way of saying your name, so that might be it.
Just Tracy will do.
Tracy! You're just Tracy. Now, you have been given an amazing kit. I absolutely adore every single bit that you were given. How did you find it?
Yeah, they're lovely. You know, if I'm not working with silver clay, working with some crystals is the next best thing.
Hey. Which one is your favourite piece?
The bracelet, I have to say, bracelet. Because I think you can, once you've got the measure of doing this little right angle weave, you can change it up in so many different ways and change the colour combinations and all sorts of things. So, yeah,
I love the ring. I have to say that I fell in love with instantly.
Did you?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I genuinely never thought you could make a ring just out of using the Swarovski.
Yeah.
But you have. I'm going to twist it round if that's okay, so you can see it fully. It is incredible, and it's so comfortable to wear as well.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Really beautiful. So the kit comes in 3 parts. We're going to start off with the crystals, and they come in different sizes, and they are amazing. Now, you are getting AB, and you're getting your AB crystals, which are 48 individuals in a pack, which are these ones here. You're getting your larger crystals, which actually come in 2 packs of 24, so you do get 48 in total. Now, they are the crystal bicones. These are your AB bicones. And then you're also then getting your diamond bicones as well, which are these ones here. Now, the ABs are 6mm, the crystal ones are 8, and the black diamond bicones are 4mm. So you've got a really good mix of sizes within those ones, 8, 6, and 4. I love these smaller ones as well. Are they easy to work with, the smaller ones?
Yeah, they're not bad. They're actually fine. Yeah, the holes are, you know, nice and easy to thread. So that's the important thing.
Brilliant. I'm very impressed with the size of the 8mm as well. They are dramatic.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Yes.
They're quite bold, but they do help to you know, mix up the design so that you can play with the sizes of the bicones.
I was going to say that probably helps to stretch it even further, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And it looks beautiful, beautiful in the necklace. It's so pretty. They're also lovely. I love how you've mixed and matched them with the ABs and the black diamond ones.
Indeed.
They are beautiful, aren't they?
Thank you.
Now, you can get all of these for tiny $24.95. So you're getting 48 of the AB crystals, you're getting 48, so it's 2 packs of 24 of your larger size, the 8mm crystals, and then you are also getting 48 of the black diamond crystals as well. They are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And if you want the sizes for them, your black diamond bicones are 4mm, your ABs are 6mm, and your crystals are 8mm. They are stunning in every single way. Grab a hold of those while they're still available. There is a good quantity, so you can multiply if you want, but they are always very popular when we have the Swarovski. What she said. They are so quick to go off the shelves. You need to grab them quickly, so get one of those while you can. And that has created this beautiful necklace, the gorgeous bracelet, and the ring, and the earrings. Did you have much left over?
No, to be honest. That in the kit. There were a few bits and pieces. You can see I've got a few here, which I haven't opened these yet. So yeah, there were a few left over. But
that's more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Because you've used a lot of them. They are very heavy, aren't they, on the amount that you've used?
Yeah,
They're brilliant.
Yeah.
So you can get an entire suite, your necklace, your ring, your earrings and your bracelet, and still have some left over.
Absolutely.
So it really is worth getting a hold of those ones. Now, dial in on those as quickly as you can, because the next part of the kit heats things up even more. Now here we have Fireline, which is your black satin Fireline. Of course, it's beadsmith. And it's the £8, and you're getting 50 yards of it. I don't know if you can see it there. There we are, black satin. And you are also then getting your 6mm Jet California Silver Fire polished beads, and you're getting 25 of them on the strand. And the strand, I love this strand. It is amazing. I love the fact you've got the multi-tones on there.
Yeah, you've got the gold and silver, so it gives you flashes of both. It's brilliant.
It really is. And because you've got all those layers and the facets on there, it'll catch the light beautifully. So you get lots of lustre, lots of sparkle, and you get the mix-up of the colours as well. They're brilliant. They're brilliant.
They're playful, aren't they?
Yeah, very. It is making me think of Christmas again, though, so apologies for that. And you've got the gorgeous bracelet over here.
Yeah.
They are really nice.
Because of the facets, because of the colour tone, I wanted them just to move around and jingle, you know. So if you were wearing them, you get all those flashes of colour and see the facets in that way. So that's what I was aiming for with the little bracelet.
I like the idea of that. I really do. Now, you can get these, 25 of them on that strand, and the Fireline for $9.95. Now, yesterday we had an item of the kit going under £10, and it flew out the door. So again, if you want it, get it as quickly as you can. Now, to combine that with the other part of the kit, you will be able to. So the other part of the kit is still available, still people dialing in on that one. Make sure if you want both of the components, you are asking when you're ringing through. But that isn't all of it. There is one more part of the kit as well, which is a component all on its own. It is a silver chain with white freshwater cultured baroque pearls. And if it's not baroque, don't fix it. Oh, sorry, I always say that one. They are gorgeous. I love what you've done with it.
Well, you know, it's already made. I didn't have to do anything other than put a clasp on it. So, you know, why work too hard?
That's true. That's that is my sentiment when it comes to jewellery making. I love working with chain like this. And you've actually, on the back, if I turn this round, this is part of the next kit, isn't it? So
It's
just give it a heads up.
one of the magnetic clasps that I've attached on the back, and that's in the kit coming up.
That's in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah, in the 9 o'clock hour.
So you've literally put the magnetic clasp on it.
Yep.
And that is it.
That's it.
Genius. Genius, 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 genius.
It's just so beautiful, and I just thought you don't need to work too hard. Just, you know, make it simple.
That's really true. And it's got a really high class finish as well. So you really don't need to do anything more.
No.
Love it. So, £12.95. And it is 925 sterling silver. It is gorgeous. And it is a tiny price to be paying for something so beautiful. It is epic. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. In fact, if I just pop this on my hand, you can see just how beautiful. And they're really high quality pearls as well. Really high quality pearls. You can see the lustre and the nacre that you've got here. It's just outstanding. You're actually getting the rainbow effect on them. That's how good these pearls are. That high lustre is so important. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's just magical, isn't it? I'd actually get 2 of these, and I know you're probably going to laugh. Earrings.
Okay. You're going to strand them quite long?
Yeah. I'd be having them hanging, probably with 2. Might take the end of that one off, in fairness. But 2 of them hanging down, maybe 3. How long would I do them? No, I'd be tempted to finish it at 2. Have it at 2, maybe have a couple more chains hanging, because I quite like it if you've got a little bit more chain, and then just a shepherd's hook.
Yeah.
maybe just hang something a little bit small at the bottom there as well.
Lovely. Little crystal off the bottom.
Yeah. I'm thinking the black diamond bicone.
Just dangling off the bottom.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a really lovely idea. Not that you can just see my nail there, so sorry about that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the demo with the gorgeous Tracy, and the information for each of those 3 different parts of the kit will be cycling at the bottom of the screen and on there as well. So you've got the 3 parts. The first part, of course, was this Swarovski, that's how you say it. I said it, yay. Crystals, which is the pack of the ABs, 48 of those in 6mm. The black, sorry, that's 6mm, 4mm is the black diamonds, and the 8mm is the crystals, which are 8. Oh, no, they're beautiful. They're a 48 pack as well. You're getting 2 packs of 24 there. So it's 48 of each. Now, what are you showing us?
All right, so I was going to show you the necklace piece. So the little feature, little section on the necklace there.
This bit?
Yeah, there. I'm going to show you how to create that
That's really lovely.
with the crystals.
Oh, yes, please.
So we're going to begin with the monofilament or the illusion thread. And again, this is coming up in the kit later on
Yes.
this evening. And I've got 4 of the 8mm bicones. So I've just cut myself a length of the monofilament, which is approximately 1 metre long. From my nose to the tip of my hand, that's 1 metre long.
Brilliant.
I know that's 1 metre long. That's from my fabric days when I used to make clothes. That's 1 metre.
So you're a clothes maker?
I used to be, long time
Brilliant.
ago. So I'm going to now thread on just 3 of these. Put my glasses on, I can see even better.
I need my glasses on as well.
There we go. So I'm going to thread on 3. 1, 2, 3 of those 8mm bicones. And just let those drop into the centre. Now, with the 4th one, I'm going to take my right hand. I've got the 2 ends of the monofilament, one in my right, one in my left. And I'm going to go through that 4th bicone in opposite directions. So with my right hand going from right to left, and with my left hand going from left to right.
Brilliant.
And then just take the ends and pull it up into a little square.
That's really easy, isn't it?
That is really easy. Now I'm going to take some of these little tiny silver beads, and again these are in the kit later on, but you could also use seed beads if you wanted to. I know that we had some seed beads earlier on today.
Yes.
So you can also use some of the seed beads. So I'll put little tiny silver bead on each side. And I've got to chase them around a little bit because they're so little. There you go. And then I'm going to pick up one of these little bicones. These are the 4mm bicones, the diamond ones. 1 on each side, 2. There we go. Picked one up, and let those drop down. Okay, so there they are. Now I'm going to pick up another little seed bead. This time, just like I did with the 4th large bicone, I'm going in opposite directions.
Okay.
So, with my right hand going from right to left, with my left hand going from left to right. And just take those little ends and pull it up tight. So that makes the centre. So now these little diamond ones, the 4mm, are going to sit on top of the larger 8mm. Once again, I'm going back to the diamonds with my right hand, a thread on.
They look like
One
the
on the right.
monofilament goes through really easily as well.
It does, yeah. I treat it like a bit like a sewing needle. On the left. There we go. And I'm going to put one more little bead on each side. One on the right, one on the left. And let those drop down. Now, you can start to see you've got a little crossover of that diamond with the diamond bicones, and they are going to sit on top of, on top of the 8mm diamonds. So I'm coming back to that very first one, the one that's in the middle there, and I'm going back in with monofilament in opposite directions again. So pick that up. Oops, that's going to go under the wrong way there. Pick that up, draw it up tight, and you can see that's created that little feature.
Brilliant.
Okay, so I've done the same for the ring. That's the feature for the ring. It could be done for a bracelet. You could just repeat that lots and lots of times for a bracelet, but this is just for the pendant. So all I've done now is taken another little seed bead, on the right side, and one of the 4mm diamonds, and another little seed bead. These are chasing around, aren't they? There we go. And do the same on the left. Little seed bead.
I always struggle with seed beads.
And another little diamond. Oops.
Now the next part of the kit that's going to be coming on your screen in a moment is the Fireline. So it is the Fireline and the polished beads, which was just £9.95, and these are those wonderful polished beads there.
We all right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've now got a seed bead, a 4mm diamond and a seed bead on each side there. Coming back to a 4mm bicone, and I'm going to go in opposite directions through those as well. So right to left, left to right. Pull that up. And then I'm going to repeat that all over again, just to make a little bit of extra length onto it, and then I would strand this more with the remaining.
Brilliant. So it's like a ladder effect then,
yeah,
isn't
it is. It's like a little ladder effect. But this is the sort of just some of the basics of a right angle weave, really.
Yeah.
So there we go. So a seed bead, a 4mm, a seed bead again on the right side, and do the same on the left side. So a seed. Pick these up. Seed bead. Sorry about this.
That's all right. Take your time, my lovely. Take your time.
A crystal. And a seed bead again.
Probably should have given you one of those sticky mats we had yesterday.
Oh, did you have sticky mats?
Oh, they were amazing.
Were they?
Oh, they were amazing. if you have a look on the website, they were amazing. It's like, you know, when you get your the bits that you put on the glass, your glasses on your dashboard. It's like one of those. Or if you remember the little slappy hands that you used to throw at the wall.
Oh, yes.
It's that kind of material. So all you need
Okay.
to do is rewash it with soapy water and then dry it, and it just comes back to life. It's amazing. They feel great as well.
Cool. So now I'm going to start using the 6mm bicones, the crystals, the diamond crystals, and the 8mm, all to start to gain a little bit of extra length on there.
Which size did you like working with the most out of the 4, 6 or 8?
I like 6mm.
Yeah?
Yeah. But, you know, it's just a combination of everything works together, really.
Yeah.
So, yay. So you can thread these in whatever combination you really want. So what have we got on now? You've got to remember where you've gone. I'm very good at losing track.
Sorry, I wanted to distract as well, so apologies
you're all
for
right.
that.
I'm very good at losing track of where I've gone. So what you do on your right, you do on your left, of course. So there you go. You can see I've started to build that up on that side. And carry on. And that, you can see the start of the pattern here
It's
to
really
build
beautiful.
it up. And I'll carry on with this one on this side too.
Yeah.
So thread the diamond, crystal, diamond, the 8mm. Repetition, I love the repetition of doing this. It kind of is quite relaxing. Oops, there we go.
I think that's the bit that we get the enjoyment out of, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So there we go. You can see the start of that.
That's brilliant. So how will you finish that?
Okay, to finish that, I'll finish it a wee bit short. So I finished it by putting it onto some chain.
Yeah.
As you can see. So I would carry on repeating more of those patterns. But then with the chain, again, this was in the other kit, I'm going to take one of those little crimps, which
So is that part of the findings pack in the next
yeah,
kit?
this is the findings pack in the other kit. So take one of those little crimps, pop it onto the monofilament.
That next kit is kind of at 9 o'clock as well.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. And thread the chain on as well. Thread the monofilament through the chain. And back through that crimp. And back through that crimp again. Pull that up tight. And then I'm going to take my flat nose pliers, just squash out that little crimp.
That's brilliant.
And make sure it's nice and tight. There we go. Before I trim off the excess. And then there's a little crimp cover that goes onto there, just to tidy that up. So again, the little crimp covers are in the findings pack coming up. Squeeze that little crimp cover on tight. There we go. And I'll do the same at the opposite side. So let's get a length of chain.
Oh, oops, it's on the run.
It's on the run. I'll just cut this off here. So another crimp. This is a smaller version of, isn't it? But it's the same thing. So crimp on.
Yep.
Link it onto the chain. Run that crimp down. Push the monofilament back through. Pull it up tight. Make sure everything's nice and tight so you haven't got anything loose.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to squeeze that little crimp closed. Squeeze, make sure it's closed nice and tight. And trim off the excess. Once again, with the crimp cover, put the little crimp cover over that crimp and squeeze that up tight. Squeeze.
That's brilliant.
Now I haven't put a clasp on this one, but you can cut the chain here,
Yep.
and you can put whatever sort of clasps you've got in your stash.
That's fantastic.
Whether it's a magnetic stash, magnetic clasp that's coming up in the kit later on, or
So
if you've
any
got
of the additional bits that you've seen here,
rings,
the chain, the
monofilament,
and the crimp covers and the crimps themselves, and of course the magnetic clasp are all coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, where we have another kit there as well. That's beautiful, really beautiful. Thank you very much for that, my lovely.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. There are still some parts of the kit available. Remember, it's in 3 parts, this one. So we have got, on the screen at the moment, is the gorgeous pearl and chain. It's just moved on. But they are still available. You can still get them. Check out the website or ask at the call centre. Oh, we have no wonder. Now, my darling, thank you very, very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
We shall see you a bit later on. I'll be talking to you throughout anyway. So don't go too far.
No.
Stay where you are.
I'm here.
You come with me. I'm taking my cup of tea, which isn't really tea. It's kind of one of those herbally, not herbally. I don't know what it's supposed to be good for, but it's got cinnamon in it.
Ooh, sounds nice.
It's really nice. Really, really nice. Now, I have got my Kyanite coming up in about 5 minutes' time, which is amazing. This is the stripiest Kyanite I think I've ever seen. That is really, really impressive. So kyanite forms in layers. You see white going through kyanite a lot, but look at how they've done it here. They've made it so it's almost like a tie-dye effect in the gemstone itself. How incredible is that? That's natural, by the way. That's not dyed in any way. That is natural. That formation, those bands and stripes, they are gorgeous. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to bring you not a strand of emerald. I'm going to bring you a belt or a lasso of emerald, because goodness me, that is enormous. How long is that? 79 centimetres.
That's a lot.
That
Is a lot.
This is 79 centimetres of Brazilian emerald. So one of the most well-known emeralds in the world, and you are getting a lasso of it. That is enormous, absolutely enormous. There's a little bit of oil being placed on it. Of course, that's something you expect to see with Brazilian emerald or other emeralds as well. They are stunning. I love the fact you've got the colourways coming through it as well. I say the colourways, of course, you've got the darker greens, you've got the lighter greens, you've got minty greens in there, you've got forest greens, you've got zesty greens, you've got fruity greens, you've got so many different greens running through this. It is amazing. What do you think?
Beautiful. It really is lovely, and I love that assortment of colours, because I
fab,
think
isn't
it
it?
plays to wearing different things with it as well.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's
it gives
really
you a bit
lovely.
more choice.
Now, what would you go for more? Would you go for the lighter colours or the darker colours?
Ooh, no, I'd keep it like with
Keep
all
it
the
as it
different.
is?
Yeah, keep it as it is with all the different colours, working together.
Oh, I like your style. Now, believe it or not, you're about to get 110 carats of Brazilian, can I just reiterate that, Brazilian emerald for less than £20. Less than £20 for Brazilian emeralds. Now, I would count them, but we'd be here all night, and it works out about 23 pence per centimetre for emeralds. I'm looking at that £17.95 and thinking, you could go and get order pizza. If you had a takeaway pizza recently, how much does it cost you? I know some people will be saying a lot less than that, but it depends on where you go for your pizza, and it depends on the size, or if it's a filled crust or not a filled crust, if you're having extra toppings on there. But still, you could quite easily spend that on a pizza. And although it will taste nice, it's not emeralds, is it? It's not emeralds. Emeralds for less than £20. I'm having toppings of pizzas now. They're going, is it ham and pineapple? Does it have pineapple on it? Is it pepperoni? There we are.
Spinach.
Spinach. There we are. Spinach. Spinach, spinach. Or broccoli. You're getting that kind of colour array there, aren't you? They are amazing though. I don't know what I'd want to do with it, because I just love it as it is. I would be tempted to wear it as a belt. Restrand it, wear it long. Now, we've got the monofilament, we've got the clasps coming up later on as well. That would actually make a really nice, if you wanted to wrap it around a couple of times, maybe have it shorter and then a longer, or even necklace, bracelet, earrings. Stroke it, just, have it there on your table, just occasionally going, I have a huge strand of emeralds. Oh, nice. It feels really nice. Now, believe it or not, it is 7:30, so I have to finish stroking my emeralds because it is star by time. Now, hello. This is the most impressive way of showing a kyanite. So kyanite is a really unusual gemstone. It's formed in layers like slate is. So it's a little bit like an onion. Not that I like to compare gemstones to onions, but it's formed in layers. So it can vary from white right through to really dark blue, and you very rarely get it combined. So you'll either have a light blue, a dark blue, because the lapidus will go for the colour rather than mixing the colours. So you'll often get a dark, rich blue. If you get a multitude of colours together, like you're seeing here, it's normally in a cabochon. Very rarely will you ever get your stripes like this. Lapidus just don't generally do it, and it's one of the most difficult gemstones to facet. In fact, it's taken lapidus, and I'm going to say years, but it's not years, it's many years. It's only really within the last 10 years that they've figured out how to facet this without breaking it. Now, that's not going to have any reflection on your jewellery, it's going to be sturdy and durable, but when you're faceting it, it is so difficult. Think about this for a moment. You've got a lap, not your lap, not sitting on Santa's lap. We're talking about a turning grindstone, basically, which sometimes is up this way and most of the time is down here. So it's like a turntable, and it's basically diamond dust smeared onto this turntable. And then you put the gemstone on it, and it's going at a high speed. You have a dob stick, and you pop it on it, and that shaves the surface of the gemstone. Now, if you've got a gemstone that's got layers, and it then catches one of those layers, it can shatter the stone. With this gemstone being formed of those layers, it is ridiculously difficult to facet. So for years, you would only ever see cabs of kyanite. So for us to have pear shapes, which again is one of the most difficult shapes to cut alongside, so pears and your marquise, they're extremely difficult to cut. You've got one of the most difficult gemstones to cut. Now that should be putting the price of this sky high, because they are two very definitive factors. And yet here you have one of the most gorgeous selections of colours, white, light blue and dark blue, all in one gemstone. You've got high faceting on every single one of the surfaces, and you've got one of the most difficult shapes. This is an incredible strand. Really incredible strand. And you're getting 50 carats of it. Now, that price you're seeing on the screen is incredible, and I would be more than happy to be paying that for this strand. All of those factors combined, the shape, the fact it's faceted the way it is, the fact you're getting those fantastic colourways throughout it, but we're not stopping at that price. Today, as it is our star buy, we're going to do something naughty. Hashtag naughty Dan. Hashtag naughty Dan. £10 has come off that price point. £10 has come off that price point. Do you like kyanite?
I do, yeah. I love it. Well, I love blue as well. Blue's one of my favourite colours. Blues and greens, I always love. So yeah, it's a gorgeous stone.
What would you do with it if I gave you this strand?
Oh, I think I'd have to mix it with some spinel.
Ooh, nice choice.
Yeah.
Nice choice.
And the shape of those little pears, they would make great little sort of petals. So you could fashion this into a sort of flower design.
That's a brilliant idea. I always forget about the fact when you've got the pears, you can actually cluster them together, can't you? Yeah. That is brilliant. Love your brain, lady. Love your brain. I'd very much like to combine them with the amethyst from earlier on, because I love those two colours. Really love those two colours. Now it might be a bit much with the two together because they're both quite dark, aren't they? But I think it depends on how you do it. Let's see what they look like with the emerald. Oh, hello. I actually really like that combination.
Blues and greens.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many things you can do with it. So many things. Now, the amethyst is at the bottom of the screen. The emerald is also still available, believe it or not. It did go under £20 for a huge, huge strand of Brazilian emerald. I would also like to combine this with pearls. You take a look at these. How luxurious would it look? Now that reminds me of the ocean, because you've got the white of the foam, you've got the depths of the blue, and then you've got the pearls there as well.
Definitely. Really lovely.
That is magic, isn't it? Gonna leave those there with you because we've actually got, at the end of this hour, some pearls that I promised but didn't show, did I? Check these out! These are the peacock. Bright, beautiful. Look at these.
Wow.
Aren't these gorgeous?
You know the very first stone that those quartz, those coloured quartz you came up with? Very first thing.
Oh, they would go amazing.
Wouldn't they work amazingly well together?
They really would. The shape and everything as well.
Yeah.
If you didn't see, I don't think we've still got them here, have we? No. Oh, that's a shame. If you didn't see them, they were the most amazing sort of unicorn pink and blue combined quartz. And they were very much sort of this size. Are you all right there?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear, Ben's trying to fall over things.
There you
Please,
go.
please don't throw yourself about.
I'll try not to.
Thank you, my lovely.
Okay.
I appreciate that you were doing it for us, but
Yeah.
please don't hurt yourself.
Just a little slip.
Just a little slip. I love that combination. That is absolutely amazing. That is one of those colour combinations that makes you smile from ear to ear.
They're really playing off each other, aren't they?
They are amazing.
When you see them.
I don't want to not see them now. I just want to keep looking at them. How would you do that now? Would you go one of these ones, and then I'd say maybe 3 on either side of these ones?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you'd have to intermittently space them, wouldn't you? I'd play around with those. I'd get them on a beadboard and play around with the combination till I was really happy. But I think they work amazingly as well.
Absolutely,
The
love
colours
it.
are all playing together.
I think we still have some of these available as well. So do check out on the website those ones. Now they're coming up, these pearls are, in about 15 minutes time. Now we're going to whiz through some bits for you in the meantime, because I've got lots to show you. How about I bring you the rhodonite I showed you a little bit earlier on. These are gorgeous. So there's 2 that are named very similar. There's Rhodonite and rhodochrosite, and both of them feature pink. And both of them are sort of a solid, I want to say like a rock stone, so it's completely opaque. This is the rhodonite, beautiful look, and it's got the black lines running through it, which the rhodochrosite doesn't have. This is one of my favourite pink stones. It's so individual, and look at the price you're getting it for, $14.95. That is a bargain. Love the fact they're actually your little flowers there as well. Earrings. That's all I'm going to say for the whole of the show, isn't it? Earrings.
Earrings.
Earrings. Earrings. Whether they're hangy earrings or shorter earrings, I don't mind. Earrings. Hold those lines. Now, spinel. We've crammed them on here, haven't we? So we've got your drops here, and it's 200 carats. And I've just caught my finger where I burnt it earlier. I nearly forgot about that then. Spinel. These are gorgeous. I love how elongated they are. Often they're quite short and quite wide, aren't they? These are just, oh, lush. Absolutely lush. So they're faceted on each and every single angle that you could possibly get. They're briolet, and they are just incredible. We're going to drop that price point for you right away. Sorry, I just got distracted by how beautiful they were, and I am thinking the Kyanite just snuck in. Kyanite, believe it. Kyanite, believe it. They're still available as well. Now, $17.95. We've literally crammed on as many as you can. That's the best thing about the briolet shape, isn't it?
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Yes.
There's an awful lot on that strand. I know it only looks a short strand, but there is a lot on there because it's quite a cluster.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's quite
You know what I'm going to
clustered.
say though, don't you? Earrings! Earrings! Although I am thinking of a choker with little droplets of them just coming down, maybe interspersed with something like red garnet. Or maybe even some of the emeralds. In fact, because it will go with anything, that's the thing. When you've got black or white, they go with anything.
Absolutely.
That'd be quite nice, actually, a combination of the two. Now, this might actually go really nicely with it as well. Now, this is Milky Aquamarine. However, if you are vegan, there are nut alternatives and soy alternatives as well. There you go. This would go really beautiful. Now, we've got it for £11.95. It's your Milky Aquamarine, and it basically is your gorgeous aquamarine, which has got this really serene, ethereal quality to it. So it's slightly frosted with that wonderful milky tone. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Talking of alternative milks, I really like almond milk.
Oh, do you really? I tried it once. It wasn't my thing.
Have you tried cashew milk?
No, no.
No.
Not nice.
No. That's one of those that you kind of go,
Oh, no.
that's a taste I never want to.
Try again.
Yeah. I'm sure it's lovely for a lot of people may like it, but no.
Not for you.
No. But soy's really nice in coffee as a latte because it's really creamy. There we are. Hold those lines on that one. Now this is a gemstone we've not had in very often recently. There's not a lot of this about, but there is a lot of it on this strand. So this is, of course, your citrine. It's 146 carats of your citrine, and they are absolutely incredibly beautiful. It's almost like a bicoloured citrine because you are getting the white sections in there as well. And often that happens when, you know, with amethyst, where you've got the white bit and then you get the colour graduation as well. That's what you tend to get with citrine also, but very often it's so frosted and included that it's never included in with the actual gemstone when it's been faceted. But on the rare occasion where you've got a clarity like you're seeing here, sometimes the lapidus does like to include it as well, and that, I think, really adds a lovely quality to it. So some of them are just citrine, some of them have got little white sections in as well. They're stunning. Absolutely stunning. I am thinking of like a dream catcher rather than jewellery, in fairness. Or a wind chime type thing, or a window charm. Now, $29.95, massive carat weight, fantastic price point. Love the look of this. This would go really lovely with the Milky Aquamarine as well, wherever I've popped it. Where did I pop that? Oh, I did actually, popped it back. Normally I don't pop them back, I normally just throw them into the first one I can find. Oh, I've got them in the right place. It's novel for me. Now, there we are. That would look really nice together. Or Yellow and black, black and gold.
Black and gold's a wonderful tone, yeah. Really lovely.
I do love that combination. The spinel is still available, by the way. What number was the spinel from? I'm just going to make sure I pop them back in the right place now, as I just got a little bit told off that I need to put them back in the right place. Now, I'm going to pop this back in number 7, thank you. And what was the next number? Number 8. Oh, we're going in order. Now, moonstone, rainbow moonstone. Why is it called rainbow moonstone? Can you get the rainbow?
Because of the rainbow.
Because of the rainbow, because of the rainbow. There we are. Can you get rainbows in the moon? Of course you can. Anything can happen when you have unicorns. They're staying here for the rest of the show, that's it. So, have I got, I don't know actually. I'm afraid not, no. No, I am going to get a black board because unfortunately with this being white and that being... Ben, are you alright?
He hasn't
I
answered.
don't like the fact there's silence. Is he alright? Is he there?
Blushing.
He's there. He's there.
Find any black boards?
I've got one here, look.
Oh, that's
I have
it.
this. Hang on. Let me slide these off. You can have this one. Oh,
Have you got the one with the pearls on? The pearl. Oh no, brilliant. You are amazing. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Tracy to the rescue. Ben, are you alright?
Doesn't sound like.
Come from behind the set, Ben, for goodness sake. Now, here, I want to show you up close, but Ben, who was on the cameras, has potentially injured himself. He is fine, he's all right, that's all right then. Now, hello.
Hi.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi.
Are you all right?
Hi.
Yeah, good. So that's slipping over and then whatever happened back there. But if you look, you can see the rainbow effect. So moonstone normally has angelescence or schiller, and it's often a blue colour, which is what you'll see instantly. But as you look closely and it turns around, you'll start to see purples. You'll start to see, can you see them? Can you see the pinks in there as well coming through? Can you see the turquoise and the green? And can you see the little rainbow? Sometimes you get the rainbow full on in one. Sometimes you get little fragments of colour and it'll be different on each one. They are so beautiful, and of course you always get that wonderful blue angelescence there as well. It is a magical, oh I've got it there. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see? Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? You can see the purples in that one, can't you? So you are getting more than just your blue schiller in those. £14.95. That is an amazing, amazing price point. And I would really like to add them to this. This is coming back in every single time. Unicorn horns. Or actually, the star buy coming up in a moment. Moonstone and your pearls. The peacock pearls, they'd look beautiful together. Moonstone is a fantastic, fantastic stone. It's part of the same family as you get with this, which of course is your labradorite. And you can see, can't you, how you get the blue coming through in those. They are magic, absolutely magic. They're coming up very soon as well. So your strand is 35 carats. You are looking at 14 centimetres. And you're looking at incredible, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning quality. Love it. Hold those lines on that one. What number was that? That was 8, wasn't it? Yep, brilliant. Oh, I've been waiting for this one. So I'm going to bring the pearls to you straight after this, but this I've been asking for ages. Pyrite, also known as fool's gold. The Incas used to make big mirrors out of this, and they used to think if you looked into a mirror of pyrite, you could look into your soul.
Oh.
I like the idea of that. So it is 150 carats of pyrite. It's a fabulous, fabulous stone. It's really unusual. It's got this high metallic finish to it. And it's considerably weighty. It's quite a weighty stone for the size of it. Forms in cubes. And it's a tiny price point. Faceted all the way through. Pop this with the, I'm not going to get it back out again, but the spinel. I am going to get it back out again. Black spinel and pyrite. That's a really lovely combination. You just need a little sequin dress then, don't you?
Lovely.
Yeah.
For your Christmas parties, won't you?
Yes! Christmas party!
Whoop, whoop. Christmas parties. We're saying that word.
The C word.
They've only just gone back to school.
Well, that means it's Christmas already. There we are. What number did this go in? I don't remember. Oh, thank you. I love that sparkle that you get. Because it's not full-blown sort of gold colour. It's got almost like an antique gold, doesn't it? You know, you've got the antique bronze, it's got an antique gold feel to it. It will lend itself so nicely to different things. So it'll look beautiful with silver, it'll look beautiful with copper, with antique brass. It will look beautiful with any of those. And of course, then it lends itself so perfectly to lots of different stones. It's got a slight silvery feel to it. So it'll work with your black stones or your darker greens, your darker blues. It looks fantastic. Definitely one to add to your stash. We don't get it in as often as I would like anymore. And it will go beautifully with my next star buy, which of course is your pearls. Now I do apologise, I did say Keshi originally. They're biwa rather than Keshi. Beware of how low we're going to take this price. Oh, that wasn't so shabby. That wasn't so shabby. It was awful, but not shabby. Now, they are amazing. Gonna have to bring these ones back in again. Because the combination just makes you happy, doesn't it?
It really does.
It's surprising how well they go together. If you want to smile, take a look at these. Oh, they are amazing. You can, of course, pop them with other things as well, but they're the biwa, so they've got so many different lumps and bumps. They've got so many nooks and crannies, and that's what's wonderful about it. They are not uniform. They are not your average round pearl. They are unique, they're individual, and each and every single one is. Each and every single one is individual. There's no uniformity in this whatsoever. They stand alone, and you could quite happily have these stand alone. One of these as a pendant would look beautiful. Cluster them as a necklace like this, how much of an effect would that have? In fact, I'm thinking, fan this out with sort of gold spacers. Ooh. Really luxurious feel to it. And it reminds me then of the 1920s. It's got that sort of flapper girl feel, doesn't it? With
It's just all the colours in there are just amazing.
They're so bright as well, aren't they?
They are so vivid.
They're vivid, they're rich, they're wonderful. Oh. And they're so much of the ocean, aren't they? You look at them, and I look at them and I think of the Barrier Reef.
Yeah, oh yes, yeah.
They are
Gorgeous.
so wonderful.
Gorgeous.
What would you do if I gave you these?
Oh, heavens. Dress myself in them from head to toe.
Yay!
I don't know, do you know what else I can see in them? And I can almost see sort of a Native American Indian design, because they're like feathers and that kind of thing.
I like that.
Gives me that kind of impression as well.
Really like that. Price is on the screen for you, which is ridiculously low for the quality of what you're getting. I'm liking the idea of one of these, and you talk about the feathers. We had little feather charms a good while ago now, or even leaf charms. They'd look really nice, sort of tied in with them. Oh, I love it. Did you make a ring out of them?
I'm sure.
They're all top drilled, so I'm not quite sure how you do. I suppose wire work,
The
wouldn't
wire
you?
work people
Yeah.
can do amazing things with.
They absolutely can.
Really can.
Absolutely can. I am liking adding this, maybe even with amber.
Ooh.
Now it might not work, but I'm just pushing the boat out colour-wise and going, do you know what? It might work with amber.
Never thought of amber with that, but yes.
Give it a go. If you've got some amber in your stash, you can always play around. That's a nice thing about them because they have got so many colours in them. You're not restricted, and because they're all unique, you're not restricted by what you could work with them with. Although I'm sold on that. There we are. That's what I want to combine them with. Absolutely. Love those two together. They're magic. They're absolutely magic. Now the details for the unicorn strand, because that is what it will now forever be known as. It's been renamed today. It is the unicorn strand. It is at the bottom of the screen right now. I don't care what the name on the bottom of the screen is, it is the unicorn strand. Although I think if you do actually ask that at the call centre, they might not know what you're talking about. Might not. I'd know what they were talking about, but they are brill, absolutely brill. Now, don't forget, my next hour is under £10. Believe it or not, it actually is under £10. We're going to start with the Star Buy, which is a gorgeous puffy heart shell going under £10, and then everything in the hour is going to be under £10 as well. I've also got multicolour aquamarine rounds coming up as well, under £10. I've got rose quartz under £10, and I've got tanzanite under £10. No. It's going to be amazing. Do not go anywhere. It's going to be fantastic, and you'll get some bargains. See you very, very soon in 2 minutes.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order. Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Hello, welcome back. This is under £10 hour, which does mean everything's going under £10 in this hour, including my first star buy, which we're going straight into right now. So we are looking at a gorgeous heart-shaped shell. How beautiful is this?
Lovely. Everyone loves a heart, don't they?
They do, which I would very much like to combine with the unicorn horns, because you are seeing those kind of colours coming through that anyway, aren't you?
Definitely.
These unicorn horns are going to come in to this show every single moment that I can possibly get them there, because I love them. So these are white shell puffy heart cabochons. You're getting one of them and it's 40mm and it is fabulous. So you've got a double side to it. You've got a real thickness to it as well. So you've got a great stability and sturdiness. Wire workers, you will love this. Perfect setting. Ben's just made a suggestion. He says he'd quite like to keep it in his bathroom as an ornament. That's actually a nice idea. Yeah, get a couple of them. Maybe in a potpourri bowl. Maybe in your living room with flowers. Think of these roses.
With what?
Roses.
With roses?
Yeah.
How do you work with roses?
So you've got a bowl.
Oh, in your
Yeah.
potpourri roses.
Well, I was thinking more of if you had sort of the shorter stems of the roses, so they all sit up and then these around in the bowl.
That would be nice.
That would be really nice.
Yeah. Very pretty.
They are, aren't they? Really beautiful. I'm just looking at the colours at the moment and looking at the rainbow effect that you're getting here. That's just stunning, absolutely stunning. It is a star buy and it is guaranteed, believe it or not, if you just tuned in, under £10. In fact, under £7. £6.95 is the price for you and I love it. I love it. It will go with so many different things as well. That's the nice thing. If you're looking at the kit that we've got a little bit later on, I'm just going to take one of those pearl strands out of that kit for the moment. This is coming up at 9 o'clock. Just take a look at those together. These are silver freshwater culture pearl buttons in the next kit, which is coming up at 9. Or even, I'm going to steal the tanzanite out of it as well. Tanzanite with it. That's a beautiful colour. Or if you want sort of a pinker tone going through it, then how about, I've got some rose quartz here. I've got quite a lot of rose quartz actually. This is my star buy at the other end of this hour, so towards the end. Those look really nice together. They are fantastic. And I've also got multicoloured aquamarine coming up at past as a star buy. That's my must-have. So I'm going to bring that. Oh, do you know, this one I think. I actually really like that. I genuinely really like that. That's brilliant. So that's my must-have coming up at past. But I'll tell you what, love it, love it, love it. Check out on that heart, and I am going to bring you, can't believe it's under £10 for the whole of the hour. What can I start with? How about, how about this for under £10? How about? Clear quartz. When do we get to see clear quartz faceted like this? We often see it as longer shards, don't we? I love that. It'll go with so many things. In fact, the first kit that you did, with the Swarovski.
With all the Swarovski in. I mean, that would just go with absolutely anything. You know, it's one of your kind of staple go-tos, and you can always have that in your stash, and you can always find a use for it.
That's it, add it to your stash. Under £10, clear quartz. We don't very often get the clear quartz in the faceted rondelles like you see here. It's often the longer strands, or it's the bars. We've seen the bars quite a bit, haven't we? They are beautiful in the bars, but to actually have them all faceted and to get the length you're getting here as well, it's 29 centimetre strand, so it's a good size to it. This and black spinel together are just a dream. An absolute dream. They are gorgeous when you combine them. In fact, just pop it with anything. I am so tempted to bring those unicorn horns back on. Because they go with anything. Anyone would think I've got a favourite strand tonight, wouldn't they?
Wouldn't you?
I really like. I'm so sorry. If you're so fed up of seeing them, they're going to keep coming back. I do apologise. £6.95 for all of these that you're seeing here. Every single one of those faceted rondelles. And they will go with so many different things. That's the nice thing about it. And because you've got it 2:1 to 3x4 mil, they're great for using with various different methods of making your jewellery. Now, I've got a carved leaf for you. Oh, hello. Oh, that's really pretty. I've not seen this one before. I love this. I tell you what, there's not very many of these, unfortunately. And it is top drilled. It is drilled at the top. Guaranteed under £10. In fact, guaranteed under £5, so you can get 2 for the £10 and still have some change back. I would get that just as an ornament for this time of the year. And I would want to place it with amber, actually. But if you had it as a necklace, that would be a huge statement piece, wouldn't it?
I've used the exact same leaf previously in a design.
Have you?
And the leaf and then all the branches that I made that come off it were all in silver clay. So they came into quite a big neckline piece.
I bet that looked beautiful, didn't it?
It looked amazing, yeah. The branches were in silver, and then the leaf was
yeah,
the feature.
silver looks beautiful with this colour as well. Oh,
I've
you know
done
what
that before.
We could combine as well if you wanted to use gemstones. It's not here anymore, but the Brazilian emerald. So there you go. It's so pretty. Whatever you want to use it for. I would just want to have it to look at and hold. But that's me, and that's me because I like gemstones. They are stunning, and each one is going to be carved and individually. So they'll all be slightly unique as well, because you'll never get the same carvings twice. That's lovely. Oh, could you do that? Ben's suggesting using it as a mould for resin and polymer clay. Well, for polymer clay particularly, you could create a mould with it.
You could.
That's a nice idea. Now I'm going to leave that there with you. They are flying out. They're leafing the building. Now. Oh, I'm throwing these everywhere. Right, you are getting more of these than there are in the little pots. You're getting 20 in total. You're not going to see 20 because they're left over there somewhere. It's going to take me forever to get them. These are gorgeous. These are really nice, actually. Oh, no. They're a little bit like the stardust beads, but these are brush tubes. So you've got that sparkle effect on them. Sparkle! And £7.95 for 20 in a pack. No, that's really lovely, isn't it? Really long spaces as well, so look great with necklaces or bracelets or earrings. Hear me, earrings.
Make a nice long line necklace.
Yeah, it would.
Really lovely.
And I am actually wanting to put those silver stardust beads in with it and mix the tones.
That would look great. Stop it.
But there's so much you can do with it. With 20 in a pack, that actually will go a long way because they are quite... In fact, how big are they? Let me just see. They're about 1 centimetre each. That's really substantial, isn't it? They're 1 centimetre each. So you can do quite a lot with those. I am thinking, you know the bracelets which you can pull?
Stretchy.
Not the stretchy,
Oh,
the...
yes, with the little, I know what you mean.
With the little, yeah,
thing
little
on,
button.
the dangle thing on.
Toggly thing, yeah. Wow, we are so
technical.
We're really doing well with this describing, aren't we? The toggly, dangly, you know what we mean. I'm thinking of those, maybe with some gemstones in the middle, those on either side. Done. Now. Oh, heck, come on. Right, next up, black spinel, which would go beautifully. It would. See, you don't even need to use it for jewellery, just have it as a table decoration. Love those. Anyway, moving on. Black spinel, 80 carats of it. And these are beautiful rounds. Each and every single one faceted all the way over again, as you can see there. They will create the most amazing lustre at any angle. Oh, did you see that then? Love the sparkle you get with this. Always have, always will. Again, I'm thinking those duster beads again. There we are.
They're gorgeous.
In fact, I'm looking at your pearl earrings and thinking they go really nicely with the pearls. They are beautiful. I'm loving your bracelet again.
Thank you.
Now, that is the kit coming up a little bit later on. You've got your pearls, your poils, your tanzanite, and more poils. And black spinel goes with all of them. In fact, I'm going to bring the keshi, not the keshi, the biwa. Those go really nicely.
Lovely.
Those are really nice, aren't they?
Lovely.
And that's the nice thing about black gemstones, is they do go with anything and everything. Got a very 1920s feel. If you combine those with gold.
Rose gold. Rose gold. I love the combination of rose gold and black spinel.
That's a brilliant idea, actually. I often forget rose gold, and I don't know why, because it's one of my favourites. It's beautiful. I am thinking earrings again, though. I am.
It's your go-to favourites.
It's because generally it's the only thing I've got time to make. And at the moment I haven't had time to even do that. There we are. And what was that, Emma Lovely? Ooh, thank you very much. This will be on and gone because there's not very many of these available at all. We are... Really? Right. Not only are they very limited, but also you'll be able to get 5 of these for £10.
What?
Yes. £1.95. Bye-bye, shells. Bye-bye. They're gonna fly out the building, aren't they? Or swim out the building. The colour is amazing as well. That is such a gorgeous, bright, rich orange. I love the texturing that you're getting as well on that. The way the dye is actually just taken to the surface of the shell. Beautiful mottled effect on each and every single one of them. I'm thinking turquoise to combine with this.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Never really considered orange and turquoise together until a little while ago when one of the guest designers suggested it. And now, when it's put in front of you, you kind of go, yeah, no, you're right. It really does work. So beautiful. £2, and you're getting a bit of change back there as well. If you see it, you like it, you love it, for £2, grab it. And of course you can turn it into earrings. You can make a lot of earrings out of that, actually. Pop it with a black spinel. Make some really amazing bracelets out of it. Maybe fan it out and make a necklace. Love it. Now, I love the fact Dan now is actually helping me by at the end of each time. He goes, that was number 20. Next up, so I can actually pop them back in the right place. Thank you, Dan. I love you. You're amazing. Now, hello. Is that it? Oh. Is that common knowledge now? Oh. So it's your last day tomorrow, Dan? No more hashtag naughty Dan? Oh. Oh dear. Hashtag naughty Dan. We need to make that trend. Now, I'm going to be sad to see you go. I've worked with him for years. Now, these are little, I want to say doves. They are little shell doves. Beige shell doves. You'll never guess what I'm going to suggest to turn these into.
An earring?
How did you know?
Gosh, I don't know.
How did you know? They would make beautiful earrings.
They would make beautiful earrings.
What would you do with them apart
I'd
from...
make beautiful earrings.
They'd lend themselves so easily to it though, wouldn't they? Because they look so pretty.
I would find a little heart or something and dangle it either above or below. Probably below the little dove. So a little heart and a dove on an earring.
That's a lovely idea. I like the idea of the hearts on the bottom. We've had some sterling silver little heart charms and things, so they'd look really lovely, wouldn't they? I wonder if you could turn it into a ring. I'm sure you could turn it into a ring.
Oh, sure.
Maybe that way.
Or my little locket that I've made, which is a birdhouse. And I made
I love that.
I made my own little silver bird, but one of those would be gorgeous.
That is an amazing necklace.
My little birdhouse locket.
Oh, can we have a look at them? There you go. That looks incredible.
Thank you.
How difficult was it to make the little bird?
I just rolled out a bit of clay and fiddled it with my fingers and made a beak and I make a tail and there you go.
And done.
Yeah, done.
I'm impressed. I am very impressed.
Yeah, a little shell bird with my birdhouse. That would look great.
That would look lovely.
Made it on a longer chain. You could put shell birds all the way up the chain, couldn't you?
That'd be nice, actually. That'd be really nice. Or if you are looking at sort of working with chain as well, you could do it so it's almost like rosary links, so a spacey chain and then... Oh, I love it. Love them. And they're going under £10, so you can't complain with that. That's a fantastic price, £7.95. Do whatever you would like with them. I would make them into earrings, but that's me. And I would turn everything into earrings, if I could. They are brilliant, aren't they? I love the fact they've got the little eye on each side as well. Little. Do they? Let me just try this, because I've been told upside down they look like monsters or dinosaurs. Oh, it looks like a manatee. A sea cow.
Oh, yeah, okay, I can see now.
Yeah. They're really brilliant. Love them. That was 4, wasn't it? See, he's slipping now. He's slipping.
Sorry.
Now, we're going to stick with the sea theme. Not that the birds were the sea theme, but the sea cow is the sea theme. So now we're going to go to magenta shell pearls. I love this colour.
I'm not even looking your way anymore.
It goes with so many things.
It does.
That's the beauty of it. And the shell pearls, because the shell pearls, they are lighter than pearls, so they've got that wonderful look to them, but not quite as heavy or weighty, which is really nice. You can get the bigger sizes without the heft. The colour for me, though, I love that. It's metallic-y, it's sumptuous, it is beautiful. I would just restrand that. I wouldn't actually make earrings out of it either. I know. I wouldn't make earrings out of it. £4.95, get a couple, because if you wanted to make earrings, you could. But I would just restrand it and have it like that. Loving the look of that. Have a nice clasp on the back. It's very classic, isn't it? Because not often these days do you get the perfect round pearls. But when you get your shell pearls, they are perfect rounds.
Beautiful.
We had some silver rings yesterday. And just to have, maybe space those out with the silver rings in between, that would be really nice because it'd be quite a sharp contrast. Mm-hmm. Or pearl knotting. Fleur did some pearl knotting, so if you missed that, you can get that back on YouTube, have a look. And of course, there is a pearl knotting tutorial, I believe, in the recipe books or recipe cards that you'll get if you're new to us. Now, we are about 8 minutes away from the aquamarine, multicolored aquamarine, which is a star by Must Have. And guaranteed, again, under £10, believe it or not. Am I actually allowed to say that? Is that actually the truth? You can take that. Okay. He's double checking if he can now. He's promised it at that, but there's no guarantee. Oh, can we do it? We can. We can take it under £10. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Now, next up, I've got some more rose gold. Oh, please don't throw these about. Now, these are the square tubes. Ultra modern. Very urban. That's the right word, isn't it? Urban.
Are they just straight tubes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, urban. It's a good word.
I like that word. Urban.
Urban.
Urban. They are really nice actually, because you have got, if you turn it this way, so they are your tubes. They are flat on all of the sides. There's no sort of curve to them. There you go. There's your hole. £5.95, and you get 10 of them in a pack. Works out at 60p each, and they are rose gold plated over sterling silver. So it's two of your really beautiful noble metals. Would work wonderful with lots of different things. What was it you were saying about rose gold would go with? See, my brain's like a sieve at the moment.
I've gone now as well. I don't know.
I love this. We're both really great at describing things, and our memories are like sieves. We're doing good, aren't we? We are doing good. It will go with so many different things, that's the thing. It would look... Oh, was it spinel?
Could have been.
Maybe. If you know what it was we were talking about, probably only about 5 minutes ago, possibly longer than that, you can message in. So £5.95, you're getting 10 of them. It works out at about 60p each. And they would look great as earrings. You knew I was going to say that. Chain and earrings. Or you could turn it into a ring. They have got the bar rings quite a lot now, don't they?
It's quite contemporary look, isn't it?
Very contemporary. You could. You've got a carnival theme going on, Ben, haven't you? Ben is just asking if you can make it into a trapeze-esque pendant. You could thread it up to make it look like a trapeze. What is the carnival theme? Right, okay, I need to figure out every so often. Is that what you were after? Every so often I get it, that's really like a carnival. That's really like a carnival. Isn't it almost like you could wear it to a carnival?
Only because they want to dance.
Because they wanted to play that. If only I'd have known sooner. I've had about an hour of this carnival. I'm going, What are you talking about? Looks nothing like a carnival.
He had his carnival music all set up and he's been waiting.
He's been waiting for it. Oh dear, what's next down, my love? Oh, number 17. Oh, I'm afraid I've just destroyed that. It's gone upside down and everywhere. Sorry.
Oops.
So now we've got, thankfully, in a pot that I can't spill everywhere, we have got, from Artistic Wire, brass coloured crimp, large wire crimp connector tubes. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Brass coloured large wire crimp connector tubes. And you are getting 50 in a pack. Could you actually cut these down and make them into smaller crimps? £3.95. They are really large. You're actually looking at usually 14 gauge, 1.6 millimetre. So they are a good substantial size. They're brass coloured as well. So if you're working with more substantial things, that would look beautiful. I like the colour actually. Really do like that. I'd actually be tempted to use them as spaces rather than crimp tubes.
Yeah, I think that's where I would go with them. I would use them as spaces, and you know, if they're wire, then you can cut them obviously in smaller, smaller pieces.
Yeah, because you could at least get it in half, if not in quarters. So how many are in a pack? There's 50 in a pack, so you could potentially be doubling or even quadrupling the amount you get there if you're cutting them down. They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And at £3.95, that's a bargain. Absolute bargain. I'm thinking steampunk.
Ooh.
I'm thinking the kind of colour with like the antique brass. That would be really nice. Ooh. I'm liking that. £3.95, love it. Now, you know what time it is, don't you? What number was that? 17. Oh, I actually popped it in the right one. There we are. It is today's must-have, and you just must have it. Aquamarine. Multicoloured aquamarine as well. Now, aquamarine is such a gorgeous gemstone. Of course, it's part of the beryl family, but it's also very reminiscent of the sea, which is why, of course, it's got the name aquamarine. And these, because of that multicolour, if you take a look at some of these, particularly these ones down here, it's almost like you are looking at a feisty ocean. And I'm saying feisty because it's like, you know, when you have the storm and you've got the...
Yes, the swirls.
Yeah. That's the kind of look that you get. And this one, particularly, that's a moody one, isn't it? That's like the sea in a storm.
Yes.
Or even like when we came to work today. Rain, rain, rain. But it's not just those ones that you're getting. You are also then getting the white ones. So you've got more of those beautiful, very soft, milky tones coming through. Love those. They're very, very unusual to get. And then you get the ones that look a little bit like Larimar. I mean, take a look at this. It's not your average aquamarine, is it? And each and every single one is slightly different. Some more with greens coming through, some more with yellows coming through. There's such a wonderful, soft colour as well. It's a little bit like the angelite, where you've got that sort of ethereal tone to it, or blue lace agate, where again you've got that sort of very heavenly colour. It's your clouds, it's the sky. It's brilliant. Now, how about this one? Because some have got more transparency than others. And this one, I think, look at this. Oh, the combination is amazing. Oh, the combination is amazing. And I love the yellow one here. That looks like Jupiter almost, doesn't it?
It does look like a little planet.
Yeah. Isn't it Jupiter that's got the spot?
Oh.
Or is that Mars?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I should know, but I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember. Or is it Saturn? Which planet has the storm, the spot? It is Jupiter, there we are.
Well done.
Yeah, I got it right.
Well done.
Mum, I got it right. Not that she's watching, but Mum, I got it right. So this has that spot there. We are looking at mini Jupiter. And then this one, again, I love the frostiness that you're getting to this one. They're like little planets, aren't they?
They are.
Each and every one. Would you, if I give you this strand, would you split them up?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd split them up and maybe put the colours a bit closer together in terms of, you know, the bluer ones and the greener ones and things like that, and do things with them, that kind of thing.
And check out the price, £8.95. £8.95. That's amazing. That is amazing. I love the fact you get inclusions in there as well. Do you know, I think I'd be with you on that. Yeah, I'd combine the yellower ones together, the whiter ones together, the bluer ones together. Although I'd also want to do it as a strand here and put it with Larimar, because Larimar is very similar sort of colourway wise.
Looks beautiful. She's at it again with the unicorns.
I just need to see, that's all. I just need to see. It will actually still go. It's a bit more of a push, in fairness, but it could potentially still go. They are gorgeous though, aren't they? £10, less than £10. Yeah, grab it while you can. Dan, my lovely, have you popped your head in? Thank you. He knew instantly. There was like this little... Like he'd put his head in a goldfish bowl.
Oh, right.
He deselected me, hadn't he?
Oh.
He didn't want to talk to me anymore. How much more can we bring to you under £10? Loads. Loads. Can I bring the wire? Because the French wire, because this has been shaking itself at me. I do love French wire. Fleur used a bit of French wire yesterday. French wire is fantastic. It's great to use. She used it through the pearl knotting, but it's great to use for so many different things. It's really flexible and it's basically coiled wire. And I am going to damage this one. It's not really damaging it, but once you pull it out, because it can stretch, once you pull it out, it won't go back. It's not like it's a memory wire, but you can create some of the most amazing effects with it. Now you see I'm just teasing it out. So it's still firm, it still keeps its shape. You can kink it, you can move it round, and it won't go back. So it's great if you want to make shapes out of it. For example, like that. And if you stretch it and stretch it and stretch it, you will get that wonderful wavy effect. There's so much you can do with it. I love it, absolutely love it. Because of course it's hollow down the centre, you can thread things through it as well. So that's what Fleur was doing with the pearl knotting. And it's got such a lovely lustre to it. It feels really nice as well, which is unusual to say. It's soft, it's malleable, and it's great to work with. It really is great to work with. Now you are getting 12 inches in length, and you're getting a bundle of it. There's 20 pieces in that bundle. There it is. And you can get it under £10. Oh. There you go. Look at all of these. £9.95. How about we don't give it to you for £9.95? Why not give it to you for £5.95?
Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 20 in the bundle. How much does that work out? It's 25 pence each, isn't it? Or is that me just... 30 pence each. I wasn't far off. That's not bad. I've got Jupiter right, so I'm not going to get anything else right now. That's it. So, about 30 pence each you're looking at, and you can do loads and loads of stuff with them. They're great to just play with, in fairness. They're great to play with, great to use in various different mediums. And you can stretch them out like that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Remember, they don't go back if you do stretch them, though. Have you worked with these before?
No, I haven't. Never. They look fun to play with, though.
Do you want, if I just pass one to you, I'm going to just, whoop, feel them.
I can't pick it up. It's like a slimy worm.
It is a little bit like a slinky.
Oh, yes. Feels very... Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember the days of those slinkies.
When you sort of put them from one hand to the other and you can do that for hours. That's what I used to like doing.
Yeah.
And then down the stairs. Obviously, it's not going to work like that, but that's the kind of... You will end up popping them between your fingers and just playing with them. They feel amazing.
Oh, got a tiny bit of spring on them, haven't they? But
Yeah.
Yeah, if you pull them out too much.
Yeah.
Too.
They have a good amount, and then if you pull and pull and pull, you can then stretch them out into any different shapes that you want, really.
Cool.
You've just got to remember that it's not going to go back once you do that. So if you wanted sort of a crimped effect... Oh, can you remember hair crimping?
Mm.
There we are.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the crimp effect right there. Love it. Now I'm going to leave those there with you, my darlings. There we go. Popped it in the right one as well. Now, we did say a little naughty thing, didn't we, earlier on? And we did say we would be bringing you tanzanite for under £10. So, well, we've said it now, haven't we? We're going to have to do it. So we are looking at a strand. That's a really beautiful purple coming through there. That's really lovely. The violets coming through in this one is really, really sumptuous. Oh, I love them. Love them. And it is going under £10, £9.95. I know people who collect tanzanite just for the sake of collecting tanzanite. And it is one of those gemstones. It's known as our generation's gemstone, and I don't think we're ever going to... We're never really going to realise and appreciate just how precious and gorgeous this gemstone is until it's gone. And when we say it's this generation's gemstone, I think we are actually more than likely going to see it to a point where it does deplete. I can't say when because I don't know, but they're guesstimating so many different things now, aren't they? It was 15 years at one point, then it was 35 years, and now they're kind of not knowing. But it is known as our generation's gemstone, and I love it. Always have loved it, always will. And those purples coming through, really lovely. Really, really beautiful. That's the thing that I'm looking at more than anything else, actually. And it's such a strong purple coming through. And that's down to how it's cut. So it forms in a lozenge shape. They call it a lozenge shape. I've never seen a lozenge look like that in my life. But apparently it's a lozenge shape. So it's sort of short and dumpy on one side and then long, and it's kind of...
Okay.
It's a little bit... It's a bit of a strange shape.
Okay.
But I want to say it's not dissimilar to this, but it's very dissimilar to that. But I want to bring those on anyway. But if you cut it down one way, you will see the purple coming through more than if you cut it the other way. Those go together.
They do. They do indeed.
They do indeed. £10 for tanzanite. Definitely be getting yourself some of this. In fact, I don't think I've ever been able to say, put this in your stash. Tanzanite is not the gemstone that you would normally say put it in your stash, but for £10, put it in your stash. That is now a stash building strand. Right there. And we bought it to you. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hashtag Naughty Dan. . I would be very selfish with this one. I would not necessarily put them in earrings. That's a start. Bracelet.
Bracelet? Stretchy bracelet?
No, I'm thinking, you know, the dangly doobery, with the toggly thing
the
on.
toggly thing, yeah.
One of those, and have it as like a bar across.
Nice.
And I'm a little bit obsessed with those Stardust spacer beads, so I might have to pop some of those in as well. Or even the rings from yesterday, they were fab as well, but they did sell out, unfortunately.
Lots and lots of options.
Yeah. Rose gold looks really nice with
lovely.
tanzanite.
Lovely.
Love it. Hold those lines, my darlings.
Lovely.
What number was that? Oh. Okie dokie. How about some black obsidian? Obsidian. And they're flowers. Now, obsidian is a volcano stone. It is a volcano stone, and it's more of a glass really, because it's super cool so quickly that it doesn't actually form crystals. So it's very much a naturally forming glass. And there's only a handful of naturally forming glass in the world, so it's very, very special actually. Very, very special. Love this one because you're actually getting, yes, you are getting black in there as well because it is your black obsidian, but you are also getting, can you see this one's slightly striped? You're getting almost a khaki green or a grey colour coming through. And then this one as well. That's really unusual. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's almost a similar colour, isn't it, to the golden obsidian? It's not because it's matte rather than having that funny shimmer over the surface. Love this. I don't know whether it's the light and the way it's catching it, but each one, if you turn it to a slight angle, you do get that wonderful kind of effect. Some of them don't have it. Oh no, I'm turning that one and that one's definitely got it.
Love the shape of those. They're really unusual. I've never seen.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really nice. Stretchy bracelet with that. Loving it. Well done. Now, do you know what? I'm going to bring you this one down here. So,
What have you got?
You need to see this. Take a look at this. Oh, sorry. Can you see this? I don't know if it...
Whoa.
See? That's the response.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, yes. That is amazing. It looks like a waterfall.
Oh, it does. It's lovely.
Oh, I love it. You can see why people thought it was a magic stone.
That looks like a landscape now you put it in that one.
Oh, wow. Hold on, if I turn it the other way around, what does it look like? Mountains.
Mountains on a lake.
Oh, yeah. This is one of those stones you're just going to look at all the time, isn't it? Love that. What does it look like on the back? Let's see what the back looks like. Oh, hello. Oh.
I can still see a landscape. I see a little man in there.
Oh, yeah. That's more like a night scene, isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, I like that.
Like a little man walking across the fields.
Oh.
Anybody else see the little man?
Is it there?
Well, just on your finger.
Yeah,
Where your finger is. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the little man. That looks amazing. It looks like a winter scene as well, doesn't it? Because of the way it catches light. I just want twinkles in the stars. That's what I want. Oh, I love that. It really does look like a little man as well. How bizarre. This is, of course, I haven't even described what it is yet to you. It is your silver electroplated labradorite. So you've got the electroplating, not plation, electroplating around the outside, around the outside. And then you've got your flat, and I love the fact it's flat and not a cab, because you don't get that very often, do you? It's a beautiful slab or a slice rather than a cab. Beautiful look to it. If you want simple and easy, add a chain, don't need to do much else. Would you do anything else with it?
Probably not, no. I'd say, you know, it tells a story. The piece tells a story all by itself. So just put a simple chain on it and there you go.
And away you go, yeah.
You can wear it and tell your story to your friends.
I really like it. And the fact that it's something different on both sides as well. Each one's going to be unique, so good luck, $8.95. Now, what can I bring to you? How about... Oh, it's in one of those pots again. Oh, these are nice. Oh, something's clicking at me in the corner there. Silver heart drop earrings. They're really lovely. Really lovely. You could put resin with them. Cerulean maybe. Maybe you could wire work with them as well, because you could add, or even little jump rings that you could hang things from.
Hang things off of them.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking a garnet or a ruby or a pearl or black spinel. They're really lovely. And of course you've got the shepherd's hook there as well. So you don't have to do anything really. If you didn't want to, they'd make a perfect gift. Just as they are. In fact, why not get one of those boxes from earlier on? They worked out about £1.30 something, didn't they, the boxes? Each, there was 5 in a pack. And add these into that, give them as a gift. Sorted. Done. Absolutely done. And they're under £10. Christmas or birthday, sorted. Or Valentine's Day, that one I think is a bit too far away. Valentine's Day is a bit too far away. And chocolate's always good on Valentine's Day.
You say?
Yeah, chocolate. Yeah. Chocolate's always good on Valentine's Day. Love these though. Yeah, the look there is just gorgeous.
Simply does it sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just, you know, you don't have to work too hard. It's already there. Just
Yeah.
pop them in a box. You've got your instant gift.
Well, I'm just looking at them going, what would I do? What would I do? And I'm thinking I wouldn't want to do anything with them. I really wouldn't. I think they look really beautiful as they are.
Yeah, I do.
They do.
I do.
I mean, you can always break them down if you want to and use as shepherd's hooks for something and maybe use those as, I don't know, cufflink tops or something, but I just want to keep them as they are. 2 grams of silver in this, that makes 1 gram per earring. No, genuinely, I'd be quite happy to just leave them as they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, done. Well done. Now, I'm going to leave those there. Next up, I'm going to bring to you, right at the back, isn't it? Oh. Now, a lot of you have been asking for these. They are the pins for the macrame board.
Oh.
They are going to fly out. I think this is the first time I bought them to, actually. So it's the Bead Smith macrame board T-pins. And you will be getting 35 in a pack, so there's your other pins. £3.95 for 35. They are essential if you're doing your macrame. Works out at 12 pence each.
I could do with some of them.
There you go, £3.95. Oh, yes, please. Do we have a good quantity of these, Dan? Do we have a good quantity of these? Oh, we've got a good quantity of them, so if you want to multi-buy, you're more than welcome to. It's been I'd say it's been a very long time since we've seen them. I've not seen them at all. We've been trying to get them for a long time. I know that on the Late Show, they've been trying desperately to get a hold of them, but it's just not happened. So to be able to bring them to you now is amazing. It's amazing. Dan managed to find them. They are brilliant though, aren't they? So handy, so handy.
I use them for when I'm making the jewellery, if I'm soldering anything. Sometimes if I'm soldering things that are quite fiddly and they're going to move around, I use the T-pins to hold things down.
That's brilliant.
While I solder.
So you don't have to use them for just macrame then?
No, they've got loads of uses.
There you go.
Sometimes you just need another pair of hands. Just hold that there for me.
Stay! Stay put. There we are. It actually goes through this board as well. It shows you how sharp they are. They are brilliant. There we are. That's not even a macrame board. I'm now going to have great fun piercing this board.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I really should stop doing that.
One holds all the way through the board.
Yeah. It's not necessarily something I should be doing, but they are very sharp, so be careful with them, and they are really handy. You can use them as often as you like with the macrame or with anything else really that you need. But be careful because they are sharp. 35 in a pack as well. I'm really impressed with that. That's fab. Now, believe it or not, it is star buy time and it's coming towards the end of the hour, so it must be the rose quartz. Hello, welcome back. It is star buy time, and these are by far some of the biggest rose quartz rounds that I have seen. Do you know what? I'm going to go straight to popping them with another, because I like mixing and matching. Not that you would have guessed that by today, going, oh, it goes with that, it goes with that. But those two together. Hello. Hello. They look really beautiful, don't they? Gorgeous combination. Now, I've also got, we might be able to squeeze this in. In fact, Dan, that'd be really nice if you could. I've got the smaller size of these as well. So these are the 14 mil, these are the 8 mils. So if you did want to sort of do a graduation, you can. So I'll squeeze those in. £7.95 for your 14 mil. You are getting a large amount of these on there as well, and it's a beautiful, beautiful colour. It is the colour of true love. That soft pink is the colour of true love, and friendship as well. So they're really lovely if you want to make friendship gifts, charms. Now, are they too big for a bracelet, would you think? I suppose it depends on your tolerance, doesn't it? Some people are quite good with chunkier things.
Some people really like large, chunky things. Yeah, so as long as you put it on the right type of fastening, yeah, that'll do well. As a bracelet.
I'd be tempted with stretchy. Although that would be deadly with my little one, because she'd be like, ah!
Yank it off.
Yeah, straight in the mouth as well. So, £7.95. That's a bargain for what you're getting. I would say earrings, but I actually think they'd be too heavy for earrings, because they are substantial. They're fab. Now, the smaller size. See, that's what you could do. You could mix and match the sizes in a bracelet or a necklace as well. So the smaller size there, these are beautiful as well, aren't they? These would make a really nice necklace, really nice bracelet as well if you prefer to have less of the size on the bracelet. Again, great as a stretchy. Great if you wanted to pearl knot them maybe. That'd be quite nice. Love the look of that. And of course it's guaranteed under £10. £5.95. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Goes beautifully, believe it or not, with smoky quartz. For some reason, the combination. Really, really nice. And again, that's one of those things that I wouldn't have put them together, but if you actually see them side by side, it's really lovely. It's quite a sophisticated look to it. Also, aquamarine is one of those gemstones that lends itself Now I would normally have gone for the more clear aquamarine, but actually this looks quite nice as an alternative. You know what I'm really tempted to bring in? Unicorn horns! That would be quite nice actually, to set one in between each of the horns, which is what Ben's just suggested. If you wanted to space them out, maybe even the larger ones. The larger ones I think would be more dramatic.
They would be more dramatic, definitely, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you are, all 3 strands. That's what you need.
Ooh.
Now, the multicoloured quartz is at the bottom of the screen. I'd call it the unicorn horn strand, but it's known as the multicoloured quartz strand, so we'll have to stick with that. There we are. I like the unicorn better. £5.95 for this one. How much was the large one? £7.95, wasn't it? So £5.95 for the size 8mm. The 14mm is £7.95. And your quartz at the bottom of quartz was £9.95. Of course it was. So they are there for you. Now, do not forget that we have got one more kit coming up, and don't go anywhere because they are incredible. You're going to love it. Another demo coming up as well as On and Gone. See you in a minute.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend with us £4.95, you will get a free welcome pack. That welcome pack will give you pretty much everything you need to get started. From a manual, which will help you to familiarise yourself with all of the items that you're going to be creating and all of the products that you need, including tools and findings and threads. You'll also get a DVD and step-by-step project cards. These cards and the DVD will give you the chance to be able to create a wonderful arrangement of different items of jewellery. Plus, you'll also get a free 3-pack of tools. These will be everything you need to get started. So, getting started with the Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. So why not give it a go today? Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Laura DeLu and this, of course, is Tracy.
Hi.
Hello, my darling.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
How are you finding this kit?
With the findings.
With the findings. Did you see what we did
Yes,
there?
yes.
It is a lovely kit. I've been eyeing up the pearls and I've just been saying I love the colours. Now, they say it's silver pearls, but I say it's more of a pastel peacock.
Well, yes, because you've got greens and blues and silvers and even little purples and pinks. You
Yeah.
can see all the colours in there, can't you?
Lovely, lovely, lovely strand, I think. But that's my personal opinion. Take a look at the jewellery that's been made with them and you'll see, and I think you'll agree, it is a gorgeous strand. Really beautiful. Love that combination. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? So the kit, you are getting 2 strands of pearls. One of them is that sumptuous and lovely silver pearl strand, which I'm still saying is more peacock. It's more pastel peacock. You do also get your white pearls, and if that wasn't enough, if you did spot in between the pearls, you're also getting an incredible quality strand of tanzanite. So that's 2 strands of pearls and a strand of tanzanite. And on top of that, you are getting your essential threading pack, which is your monofilament, your elastic and your beading thread. And on top of that, because we're not stopping there, are we? No way, Jose. On top of that, can I just point out the tanzanite is A+ as well, which is really lovely. A+ tanzanite. And then you are getting your findings pack as well, which includes lots of the items that were used in the first kit. So the chain was something you used in the first kit, wasn't it?
It was indeed, yeah.
It was the crimps,
Yep.
the crimp covers. It was silver spacer beads?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you used?
No, that was that. Oh, and the magnetics, but we're going to come back to that.
These are a separate one. And I love these. I've been playing with these, haven't I? These are brilliant. I'll come to those in a moment, but that is your findings kit. So you're getting lots of different ones in there. It's a 150-piece findings kit. They're silver plated and they come in an organza bag. You're getting your head pins in there. You're getting your featherweight pins. You're also getting your bigger head pins. You're getting your shepherd's hooks. Your toggle clasps. Would you say they're toggle clasps? They're not really toggle
I think
clasps.
they're lobster clasps.
Or barrel ones, aren't they, really?
Because they've got the little doodad on them. There. Trigger.
Let me see, Because lobster clasps are normally the elongated ones. But...
Bolt ring.
Bolt ring, yeah. Bolt ring. There we are. Oh yeah, because it's like a... Yep. So your bolt rings in there as well. How easy were not the findings, of course they're all findings.
The crimp covers.
That's the one. How easy were they to work with?
They're fine. Yeah, they're good. You know, they close up quite nicely with your pliers.
I've probably told the story 100 times now, but when I first started jewellery making, I just knew how to do the crimps. I didn't know that crimp covers existed, so all of my pieces were they looked
Rough.
They looked rough and they felt rough.
Yes.
They were aggressive on the skin, let's put it that way. Some of the things look really nice, but it did feel like something was biting at your neck for most of the time.
I have to agree, I was exactly the same when I started.
Oh.
Yeah, so all those little crimps that I crimped, they were quite sharp.
Yes,
in
they
the
are,
edges,
aren't they?
and so yeah, in the beginning, and then you quickly learn. Is there something else?
Yeah, there's something not quite right here. Why does it keep hurting? So those are really, really essential. And a findings pack, if you're new to making jewellery, is always an essential anyway. And for any regular maker of jewellery, it's something that you just can't get enough of, because there's always going to be something in there that you run out of. So to have it all, it's normally, I love working with chain. So I tend to run out of chain, head pins. You haven't seen the eye pins for a while, have we?
No, I haven't seen eye pins for a long time, but you can easily make eye pins with wire, can't you?
That's true. That's very, very true.
You can only make your eye pins.
So you've got all of the bits there, including your beading thread pack, so the monofilament, the elastic and the beading thread, and your 2 strands of the most incredible quality pearls. One white, one of them is that silver strand, and of course A+ grade tanzanite. That is all in this kit. How much would you be expecting to pay for all? It's a massive amount, isn't it, that you're getting in there? Massive amount. Dan, as it's your second to last day, can you hashtag Naughty Dan it? $29.95. That is amazing, especially when you're looking at the strands of pearls, especially when you're looking at the tanzanite. In fact, I'd be happy with paying that for the tanzanite and the 2 strands of pearls. I mean, look at the bracelet. That's stunning, isn't it? Now, if you bought it all individually off the website, it would be over £40. So you are making a really good saving on that. Really good saving. So dial in, grab these while you can. Quantity-wise, what are we like on this one? Yeah, we've got a good amount of these. So if you see it, you like it, you love it, it would be amazing to get it in your basket now. But you might have a little bit of time towards the end of this show if you do. I will give you a heads up on the warning. Now, we knew this was going to be a popular kit anyway, so we did order extra of them. Now, before we get to the demo, which one are you demoing?
The bracelet.
I love that bracelet. Really love the bracelet. I love the necklace as well. I love it all. It's just beautiful. I am playing with something at the moment. You can probably hear the little squishing. It's not for this purpose, I'm going to point out, but if you do feel like having a bit of a play, you're more than welcome to, because it's so much fun. In fact, I'll just move these around a little bit more. There's actually 24 of these in a pack, and if you're wondering what they are, I will take one of these off and show you. It is a magnetic clasp.
They're really strong.
Yeah, just a bit.
The magnet is really strong.
If I pop that, there we are. Oh, that nearly moved the whole lot then. Right, this is what I was doing, because they are so strong, the magnet is quite happy. Look at that. It's holding them all. Or you can separate it out if you want to. This is the bit that I enjoy doing. Da, 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 da. So you can have hours of fun with it before you've even made anything with it. It's brilliant.
Have a good play with those.
That's it. And if you want to see just how strong it is, if I pop that over there, let's see how close it... Look at that. Oh, moved it straight across to the other ones. There we are. Oh, hello, come back. Come back. That's a good distance before it actually, that shows how strong it is. So 24 of them you are getting. Oh, hello.
They don't want to
separate. They want to be together. Just for you today, £12.95.
They all move.
I'm sorry, this is so much fun. Look at this.
They're like dancing.
Do you know what? If you're not going to use them for jewellery, it's hours of entertainment. It really is. I want a pack of these now. Just stay apart. Come on. So you have got 24 of them in a pack, £12.95. How much does that work out at? Oh, did you see this? 54 pence. This is amazing. You could do a whole maze and just get them running through it. Oh dear. Right, I think we better get on to the demo. These are flying out. We want to be together.
We want to be together.
Now we are going to keep mixing and matching on the screen what is there, so you will have the kit in a moment, and then of course we'll go back to the magnets because they do just want to be together.
Just play with those.
They're brilliant. The fact they've got the little ends to them as well, so you can attach them, makes them do funny things. There we are. I'm smitten with them, so there we go. Right, my lovely. Sorry about that.
All right, no problem. So I've taken a good arm's length of my monofilament or the illusion thread, and I'm going to just thread it. These have already got a little loop in the end. Put the glasses on again, I can see. Hang on. So these have already got a loop in the end, so I'm going to just thread the illusion thread through that loop. to begin with. There we go. And I am just going to put the two ends together and take one of those tiny silver spacer beads and just put the two threads through one of those little spacers, just to get it started, and rub that down to the end. And then I'll put another little spacer on each end, on each of these, one on the right and one on the left. So I leave them on the mat and I hold the thread like you would a sewing needle, really, like this, and as I thread with my finger and thumb, I thread them. So I've put a little spacer bead on each end there. Then I'm going to take the white pearls and one of those on each end, one on the right and one on the left, and back to the little spacers. Now I have to admit I probably used more spacers than is in this kit, but you could use other seed beads as well. So if you haven't got enough spacers to do all this, jiggle them down. Now the third bead is this one, the silver pearl. So this time it's very similar to what we were doing before. We're going from the right side, from right to left, through the hole. Hang on, it's jiggling around. And with the left side, we go from left to right. So we go in opposite directions through that one pearl. So this is very similar to what we were doing with the bicones in the previous kit. And as we draw that up, it started to create the pattern repeat. Now we're going to keep repeating this pattern. So silver on the right, silver on the left, pearl on the right, pearl on the left. We keep repeating this pattern until we've got a bracelet that is long enough.
Brilliant.
So I'll keep going with this a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And I can also show you, there we go. So, silver bead, pearl, they're jumping off, pearl on the right.
It's the magnetism.
Pearl on the left.
It's contagious.
And a silver on the right. Oops. And a silver on the left. Then we bring in one of those peacock pearls. And again from right to left. Through the hole. And from left to right. Through the same hole. Take the two ends and draw it up tight. Do it once more. It's gone very quiet. So silver bead on the left, on the right, with a pearl on the right.
It looks really enjoyable and really therapeutic.
It is. It really is. It's quite relaxing. That repetition of doing something.
It's like when you start knitting and you get into a rhythm with it. You just or latch hook. I love latch hook for that.
I could never knit now. Well, I have knitted. I have to say, I lose my way with the pattern.
I'm quite envious of you making clothes actually, because the pattern, I always find the cutting out of the pattern was the hardest thing to do.
Well, when I left school, I went to fashion college.
Oh, awesome.
And what I really wanted to do was be a pattern cutter. So that was taking the drawing from the designer and turning it into paper pattern that would fit a human being.
That is brilliant. How difficult is that? Because I can imagine that being ridiculously hard to do.
I still actually apply those skills I learned even with jewellery. So, and especially with my silver clay work, I make a lot of patterns for things and such like. So yeah, that pattern still works those skills still work today, even
That's
though that was so long ago.
Transferable skills, that's one of the most important things in life, really, isn't it?
Absolutely. I'm going to just do this one more time, and then I'll show you how I've finished the bracelet off, even though it's not a bracelet yet. It's a bit too short.
It could be for like a fairy or a little elf.
Might be a ring size.
Yeah, maybe. That would actually look really beautiful as a ring.
Yeah. Now, if you saw the ring that I did earlier with the crystals,
yes,
and basically it was this same pattern with the different size crystals, and I just made it into a ring size. So instead of making it into a bracelet size, you just make it into a ring size, and you just literally wrap it around your finger till it fits your finger.
Brilliant.
And you're done. So, and
it looks very different as well, doesn't it? Because of the bicones and the...
Yes, exactly. Although this is right angle weave. Done with round beads can look very different than when you do it with... There we are. So that's kind of where we're going. I will finish it off here, just so that we can see, but really you would keep going until you've got it bracelet length, because it's the same pattern repeat all the way around. So to finish this off, I'm just going to finish it the way I started. So silver one, a silver one on the right, and a silver one on the left. Oops, pick him up. Doesn't want to pick up. Let's move them around.
It's being awkward.
Move them around a little bit. There we go. And then take the two ends and thread them through the same one bead. Try again.
You can do it. It's just being stubborn, that's what it is.
I've got one end through. Hang on, let me get the other one through. There we are.
Hey,
through.
Well done.
So just draw all that up tight, and then I'm going to take a crimp now. Pop a crimp on. Oops, I need to just find those ends.
Of course, those crimps do come in the finding pack.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Pop a crimp on. And then go back through the other side of the magnet with the thread going back through the crimp again.
That seems to go through quite easily as well.
Yeah, the crimps are good size. So pull that up tight.
Yep.
And sometimes I double that back round again. I'll tell you why, because sometimes you can, as you squeeze the crimp up tight, it could always break the illusion thread.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just go back in again before I crimp it up. I won't do it this time because I can't see very well. So there we go. Squeeze your crimp up.
Yep.
Squeeze.
It's just flat nose pliers you're using for those.
Yeah, just flat nose pliers. Trim off the excess with your cutter pliers. And then once again go in with a crimp cover just to hide that little crimp inside of there. It's a bit fiddly to do because of the size of this now, but there we go. I'll just squeeze that up. Squeeze, squeeze. And we've made it ring size.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Ring size. Or a little ring size. Yeah, you've got nice delicate little fingers. There you go.
Will that fit? Oh, it will! Yay! Oh, that's amazing. Ta-da! That's really lovely as a ring. In fact, ring and bracelet together.
It's a bit chunky for a ring, really.
It is, but I still love it.
It works nicely as a bracelet. Now, if you want to do this as a neckline piece and you want to have it curved, then where I've put the beads here, I'm going to just take this a second.
Absolutely.
Where I've put a bead here, instead of just putting one bead, you'll put two little seed beads, two little seed beads, two little seed beads, two little seed beads, and then this side becomes longer, and the whole piece starts to curve. So you still have one seed bead this side, but you'd have 2 seed beads that side, if you get me.
Yeah.
So
Could you just show that again?
Yeah.
So,
Shall I do another little sample?
do we have time to do that? I think we do, don't we?
Do we have another
Yeah,
little
go for
sample?
it. Yeah. Now, can I just give you a heads up before you do that?
Yeah.
The magnetic clasps are flying out. They are amazing. There's so much fun to them as well. If you don't want to make them into jewellery, it's fine, because you can just play with them and great. Now, there are 24 of them in a pack. It's £12.95 for the pack, and they are going quickly. So if you see it, like it, love it, you want it. They are all stuck together at the moment. It is definitely an essential though, and I'm just going to do that there. And if you want to see how strong they are, there you go. And this is how strong they are. You can see them moving there already. They are brilliant. And there you go.
So I've just got that started again in exactly the same way I did before. One little seed bead on first, and then one little seed bead on each side. So this time we pop one pearl on and another pearl on. So this time on my right hand side I'm going to put 2 of these little seed beads there, and on my left side just 1 of these little seed beads here. And then we'll do the peacock pearl with the crossover. Like this. And then when we put the next one on, again, 2 on the right and 1 on the left. 2 on the right, 1, 2, pick them up. And 1 on the left. With a white pearl, on the right, and a white pearl on the left. And 2 more on the right. And 1 on the left. So I'm always putting the extra ones on the same side. So for this one, it happens to be on my right hand side. 2 on the right, 1 on the left. You just never got to get your left and right mixed up.
Yeah.
And then another peacock pearl. And again, you just start to repeat that pattern all the time, where you're getting 2 on this side and 1 on that side, 2 on this side to 1 on that side. And you can see it's already starting to give a bit of a curve. So this makes a nice curve to go round your neckline.
That's brilliant.
So there.
Thank you very much, my lovely.
You're very good.
Thank you, thank you.
I'll keep going with this as well and show you again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So however long you want to keep going with this. 2 on that side, 1 on this side, and a white and a white. Two on this side. And 1 on this side. Oops, flicking them around. And I cross over pearl again. So can you see how that's beginning to curve?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
We just keep going as I say, and we'll get a really nice shape on it.
That's really lovely. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now I'm going to have a wander over here. Don't go anywhere, because
With the magnets.
I'm going to be asking questions, and I'm taking the magnets with me because they're so much fun. They are so much fun. They are flying out. We did have a good quantity of these, thankfully. Otherwise, I'd be crying right now. I've taken the ring as well, I'm sorry.
Well, do you know, you could use that little bit as a midsection for a bracelet.
Yes.
You know, and then do different combinations of things and swap them out on bracelets and things like that. You could do another half on a magnet.
I like the idea of that. There we
Yeah.
are. If you wanted to attach more magnets to them.
So you could put it on a chain or some cord.
Yeah.
Or on the other side of the magnet.
That's genius idea. That is genius. The magnets are brilliant. Right, we have Miss It, Miss Out, I believe, for the rest of the show, which is not that far away now, is it? It's about 30 minutes, that's it. So let's start. Where are we going to start? Dun, 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 dun. How about some shaded blue sapphire? These are gorgeous. Hello, colour. Hello, hello. So we've got darker royal blues coming in here. We've got the lighter blues as well, right through to very pale, almost like, you know, the paint when you've got it is white paint, but it's got a hint of sapphire is what you're getting in the colour with those white ones. They are gorgeous, aren't they? 40 carats of shaded blue sapphire. Graduated, faceted rondelles, £37.95. That's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant for the quality that you're getting there as well. And I always talk about quality because it's so important, but the quality is stunning. Not very many of those, of course. In this half an hour, everything is very limited on stock. I'd keep it like that, actually. I quite like the shading as it is. Beautiful look. Now, got to bring you another. In fact, you know, it's star buy time. These are cute. These are 3x2 faceted rondelles. I was about to say, don't bring the graphics in. Ah, I've got to email you in advance, Dan. I was about to say, guess what the gemstone is, but you already know. Would it possibly, by any chance, be pink tourmaline? Yeah, it is. It is. It is fabulous though. I mean, you look at this pink tourmaline and it's like rosy. It's rosy. We had pink sapphire earlier on. That was incredible and deep, rich colours. This is as well. Pink tourmaline. Love the fact that it's the faceted rondelles. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. And every single angle, you're going to get that sparkle. Love them. I'd want to pop them with, we had little roses, didn't we, in the kit yesterday? I'd want to pop them with those shell roses. I think that'd look really beautiful. Or rose gold chain, maybe. Maybe I am eyeing up the unicorn horns again. I'm just going to bring them back in. They are fab, love it. Amethyst, it goes fantastically with, and it is tourmaline. Tourmaline is one of the ultimate gemstones. Why? Because it has a multitude of colours. It has some of the most famous gemstones there. Pink tourmaline is one of the most loved out of the tourmaline family. In fact, high-end designers love working with it, and you can see lots of different designs with pink tourmaline. It's fantastic. Love it. Absolutely love it. Wait till you see the price though. £21.95. It is an incredible, incredible look that you're getting here. Just the sparkle, the glamour, the glitz, the beauty. That is absolutely magical, isn't it? Love it. Really do love it. It's that frosted element that you're getting to it as well. I would want to layer it and make it into a ring. A stack a ring maybe. I mean, look at the sparkle that you're getting from this. It's a great tone to it as well, isn't there? Brilliant tone, brilliant quality of the lustre that you're getting. In fact, they look really nice with the pearls that you've had in your kit, my lovely.
Yeah. Yes, they would. Well, everything goes with pearls, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I
it
think
does.
Everything goes with pearls. Really.
It does indeed. Well done, my lovelies. Now, I'm going to squeeze as many in as I can. I've actually got a showstopper before the end of the show, which I think you're going to love, which is this that I've not shown you yet. These we have been waiting for a while. London blue topaz, not coated London blue, we're talking London blue topaz droplets. They are lovely, aren't they?
I love London blue topaz.
They are stunning. The clarity of them is amazing as well. They are 20 minutes away. 20 minutes away. That's tonight's showstopper for you. Now, I have got some labradorite, which I showed you a little bit earlier, and yes, it is miss it, miss out, and yes, you are getting lots of colour on these ones. If you love the darker blues, you're seeing that coming through straight away. Gorgeous. You're also seeing the paler blues coming through there as well. They are amazing. £17.95 for the entire strand. Oh, hello. It's just every time you move it, something else catches the light, doesn't it? Just love it. Absolutely love it. Look at that. It is a bit magical. You have to admit it, it is a bit magical. Love the quality, love the look. Love the colour. There you go. Oh, hello, look at this one. Everyone is different and everyone, oh look at this, look. Look. That is lush, isn't it? Just that as a pendant on its own. Hello, colour. Love it. Leave those there with you. Now, next, I've got a family member, Rainbow Moonstone. So related to the labradorite we've just seen. These are lovely. Look at these. Marquise. Marquise shaped. Beautifully faceted. They are so unusual, aren't they? I'd want to put them with gold, space them out, maybe make a little bit of a fan necklace with them. £11.95. Could separate them out into earrings quite easily. Earrings, pendant. Love it. So much you could do with them. And £11.95. Bargain! And don't forget, it is one postage and packaging throughout the entire day. So between 12 midnight and 12 midnight, you will get that 1p and p. So if you ordered this, and maybe you order the labradorite, and maybe you order some of the kit, do you know what? You're not adding to that p and p. You don't have to worry about that by any stretch of the imagination. So just keep adding to your order. It really is worth it, because you're not like, I've done it where I've bought clothes from a store online, and it's a really affordable amount for the clothes, and then when you come to check out that basket, you see that your postage has suddenly shot up, so it's more expensive than what you've got in your basket. Don't think that's fair. Well, you're not going to get that here at all. Now, amazing opportunity for you, so add to your order. Now, next up, I've got some shaded Ethiopian opal. This one I really like because you've actually got, Ethiopian opal comes in a sort of variety of tones. You get the lighter whites and then they go into the creamier colours and then you go right through to the yellows and right through to almost a caramel colour. And the caramel colour I think is like a butterscotch that you get. It's beautiful. Really lush and £11.95 again. On and gone. Definitely worth getting a hold of. I mean, if you take a look, I don't know if the camera's going to pick them up, but the actual play of colour that you get from each of these different tones that you're getting is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And just the tone there, it's beautiful. As with everything in this hour, hardly any of these available, so if you see it, you like it, you love it, you want it, hop on that phone line and good luck. Next up. Now, stock-wise, on the magnets, we have 2/3 of the stock now gone. These are brilliant. If you've only just tuned in and you're wondering, what are you talking about? I'm just doing it because I want to play with them. That is the only reason. So these are magnetic clasps. If I move that to one side. So you've got your holes there to attach them, and I'm just going to bing that open. And if you want to see just how strong they are, and they're great fun when they're all combined together like this. Just they're so much fun to dance with as well. They dance. They work out at 54p each, and this is hours of entertainment. We've actually waited for a very long time to get these back in, and for the way it's going, I don't think it's going to be much longer before they end up vanishing, and who knows when we're going to get them back in again. These look, ooh, maybe grab a couple. Oh my life, can you imagine 2 packs of them? You can make so many things. Look, you can make it spin, it's brilliant. Can we just make them dance. Dance, magnet. Dance. Now, if you are worried about wearing a magnet because you think it's not strong enough, the fact that I'm holding this from a relatively quite a good distance away and making it dance indicates just how powerful that magnet is. That's it closed. And it will do it with more than one as well. Oh, hello. They just want to be together. That's all they want. All these oh, get off. Look, they're brilliant. They are brilliant. I love them. Oh, they walk. They walk. Make your magnet walk. Now, I think they're going to end up going by the end of the show. There's lots of you taking more than one of those. They are brilliant, though. Absolutely brilliant. I love them. Love them. Now, next up, I've got some cabochons. Pear-shaped, actually. Pear-shaped, more like pendants. Oh, hello. Oh, they're not drilled, so yeah, they are cabs. They're actually double-sided cabs, if that's the case, because normally cabs are flat-backed and domed at the top. But what you have here is you have both sides domed, both sides faceted. So I would have called it more of a faceted pear. Huge size. You are getting 78 carats guaranteed. Now, I can't guarantee how many of these you're going to get. In this particular sample, I've got 4 of them. Now, on the website, you'll see there are 5. The reason for that is the sizes of the stone will vary. If the size of the stone is smaller, you'll get more of them. If they're bigger, you'll get less. We guarantee the 78 carats, but we don't guarantee the sizes. That's the nice thing. I think pick different ones and just play around with them. They're gorgeous as they are. Now, good news for you. We're not going to give it to you for £47.95. No, we are actually going to take £20 off that price point. £27.95. That works out at £5.59 each. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Really rich colour to them again. Really rich colour. Wire workers, you will love them. Oh, a flower. Butterfly with a magnet. There's so much you can do with them. You're not going to be able to see me doing the butterfly, but you get the idea, yeah. So you could wire work those together and have like a butterfly segment. Or a flower if you have 5. As you can see, there's 5 on there. Brilliant. Silver always works nicely with this particular gemstone as well. Always works nice. Or rose gold, yeah, rose gold. That's a nice combination. Or blue. Now, I'll leave those there with you. Next up. How about some multicoloured beryl? Oh, these are nice. These are very nice, actually. Often multicoloured beryl you get as being opaque, whereas this, look at these. Some of them are slightly frosted, some of them are clear. Some are 5mm, some are 6mm as well, which I quite like the idea of that, mixing and matching the sizes. Love the colour combinations, pinks, blues, greens, yellows in there as well. White is in there also, that's unusual. Love the pastel tones that you're getting. £59.95. Gorgeous quality. And of course it is, that's what you're looking at with this. It is that clarity that you're getting. Very much your morganite pinks in there, aren't they? Look at those. In fact, you've even got the sort of salmon pink in some of them, and then you're getting the rosy pink in others. That's really lovely. No treatment to this strand either, which is always a good sign. Yes, they are gorgeous. They really are. Loving the quality of those. Would you separate them out or keep them together?
Yes, I think I would separate them.
Yeah. I would like to separate the pinks and the blues. Because I think those two, that's my favourite combination of colours there, pink and blues, and you know what it would go with.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Pinks and blues together are fab. Talking of pinks and blues, there are still some, I don't know how there are still some of these available, but there are also still some of the unicorn horns available, which was the very first item that we had in the show, and I pretty much fell in love with them and I've refused to let them leave the studio. So there they are. There we go. Moving it to one side. Magic. That is magic, isn't it? It's a gorgeous strand. Leave that there with you. Now, lapis lazuli. Hello. Now, you might not see them too well on this background, but oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? That's a really nice one. So again, I can guarantee, oh hello, I can guarantee the weight, which is 225 carats, but I can't guarantee what shapes they're going to be, and I can't guarantee how many you're going to get, but I can guarantee 225 carats. These are brilliant. I love these smaller ones, which are the oblong, rectangle. You don't often see cabochons that shape, do you, very often? We've got the ovals. So in this particular pack, there's ovals and there are oblongs. You might get square, you might get triangle, you might even get cushion, or you might get a round. You might get any of those shapes. Oh, brilliant. Now on the web picture, there's 11 of them there. That would mean that they're a lot smaller in size, but if you get the bigger sizes, you get less of them. It depends. It all depends. I think they're fantastic. I love the fact some are really rich and some are slightly paler. Some are showing more of the pyrite, some of them are showing more wispy tones to them. It's just a magic stone, isn't it? Love it. Absolutely love it. £11.95 for 225 carats. I want this one. This one in particular I love. You like this one? And this one? You can't choose, can you? What about this one? I'm going to have to leave those there, though. Now, Next up, I've got some multicoloured spinel. Now this is a definite must-have because spinel, we do get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of black spinels, you've probably seen, but spinel comes in a multitude of colours. Blue, red. This is a collection of pinks, oranges, yellows, almost purples in there, all natural, oh, red as well. All natural, all from Africa, all incredible. It is a gemstone that I think we don't see anywhere near enough of the colours because it is very difficult to get a hold of. I love spinel, love it. Cubic, just like diamonds, a cubic structure. And it is one of the most synthesised gemstones because it is so popular. You wouldn't really have a gemstone that's created or replicated in a lab if it wasn't something that was important. So to get the real deal, and of course synthesized stones, they are just as beautiful. They have their place. They are fantastic as well. But to have the real deal, yeah, this is for me a must-have. £7.95. I didn't actually see you do that. Hashtag naughty Dan. It is miss out. I was expecting a lot more than that. Oh, hello. I think I should combine those with this. So if you had the pearls from earlier on, I've got some abalone. They'd look quite nice together.
The same colours, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Some of these are still available, but your abalone, it's not. Oh, it's going to be abalone for a little bit longer because these are going to be gone, and this strand will be sad and lonely. Oh. Abalone.
Oh, all abalone.
Oh no, abalone! I don't like to be abalone. They are gorgeous colours though, and they are direct from the ocean, aren't they? You look at it, you just think, yeah, tropical. You can imagine all the tropical fish, can't you? Oh, they're double-sided as well, so you do get that shell effect, or say shell effect. You do get the shell on both sides. It's not an effect at all, it's the shell. And they are fab. And everyone's individual, everyone's got these fantastic, unique patterns. Love it. Oh, hello. You seen this one?
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Like a little checkerboard.
It is. Very different, isn't it? Mm. Love these. Love the colours. There's so many. I mean, what colours can you not see in this?
Everyone's like a surprise, isn't it? Because they're really lovely.
Yeah, everyone is a surprise.
I remember many years ago, my grandmother went to New Zealand for a holiday to visit her brother, and she came back with some abalone shell, real abalone shell. I'd never seen anything like it, and we were just in awe of. Ooh.
It is fantastic. I mean, the thing about abalone shell as well is it's very restricted to how much can be sort of taken out of the ocean. So it's very ethically sourced, but it does mean that it is actually quite a lot harder than you would expect to actually get, because there's only a set amount which is allowed out of the ocean at any one point. They're very particular about that. Love them, absolutely love them. There you go. Good luck on that one. Now, I do have some pearls. Now, these are peacock nugget pearls, which are actually coming up at the 8 a.m. hour in the morning. And this is the alarm clock deal. What? Right, can I just say, these are definitely, even if you're not planning to get up early tomorrow morning, put your alarm clock to 8 a.m. because these are going under £5. If you're watching the repeat at 7:50, you've got 10 minutes to wait. These are coming up in 10 minutes and they're under £5 if you're watching the repeat. If you're not watching the repeat, then it's going to be several hours. Several hours.
Got to go to sleep and have a sleep and everything.
Yes, you can have a sleep, you can wake up and get this for under £5. That's amazing. Now I'm going to squeeze one more in before the showstopper. So how about some Tanzanite? I love this strand. £135 carats of Tanzanite graduated faceted drop, 7 to 10 mil, and it's a 22 centimetre strand. Oh, hello, hello. Love the shape of these. They're so cute. They're so pretty. £39.95 as well is a fantastic price point for your Tanzanite. Loving the colour combination you get in there. You're seeing those violets, you're seeing those pinks, and of course you've got that vibrant blue there as well. Love it. Absolutely love it. Isn't it magical? It is just magical. Definitely luxurious. Gonna leave that there for you. Now next up, it is the showstopper.
You didn't finish that sentence.
Topaz. Topaz. Not just any topaz. We're talking about London blue topaz. And this is gorgeous. This is really gorgeous. Look at the clarity. Now this is not the London coated topaz. This is your full-blown London blue topaz, and they are just luxurious. Every single one beautifully clear. They are high quality, aren't they? I mean, look at the strand, all top drilled, graduated from 3x2 to 7x3, and you are looking at a 9 centimetre strand. That is amazing, isn't it? Love the look. Price-wise, incredible. It is £57.95. Yes, it is considered. It's London blue topaz. It's going to be considered. It is so worth that consideration. If you do have a strand buddy that you can go halves with, it is worth it. It really, really is. Because to have one strand like this, you don't have to use a lot of it. You're saying how much you love it as well, aren't you? Oh,
I really want one.
It is such a gorgeous look.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know whether it's true or not, but they say the reason it's called London blue topaz is because there was a jeweller who wanted to put London on the map.
Right.
Now that's one of those hearsay things, so whether it's actual, I probably not. And other people say that it's because it reminds them of the London sky.
What, a bit grey blue?
Grey blue, yeah. Because we don't get much sun, do we, really? If it's anything like what we had outside earlier, yeah.
But I do love it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous colour.
It is. It really is. It's like a steel blue. Like a steely blue, isn't it? And it's very reminiscent, actually. If you go slightly darker in tone on this, it's very reminiscent of indicolite, which is one of the most famous tourmalines of all time, isn't it? I love that colour. You don't really need to use a lot. What would you do if you had this strap?
I would take each and every one because they're so, obviously, they're not a cheap strand. I would take each and every one. I'd make possibly into, you know, some earrings and a little pendant piece. Yeah, I would take them as individual pieces.
That's brilliant.
And mount each one individually.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. You can use it sparingly. That's a nice thing about it. Now, I'm going to give you one tiny look at these. If you're watching the recap, probably won't be available, but it's worth a go, because we are looking at these fantastic magnetic clasps, which are amazing. I'm sorry, I am playing with them again. You will do this, I warn you. This should come with a warning. You will play with your clasps. How can you not?
You're making little things out of them now.
I know, I am. I want to build.
There you go.
Ta-da! And they are brilliant for any jewellery, of course, bracelets, necklaces as well, or just to play with. You're getting 24 of them in a pack, and it's £12.95 for the pack itself. And I'm going to have a wander over to you, my darling, because believe it or not, that is it. That is the end of the show.
Well done.
Well done indeed. Yeah. We're both saying we normally go to bed about 9 o'clock, so we thought this hour was going to be matchsticks in the eyes.
Each other, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Coffee, more coffee. Yes, please. And we've done it then. We made it.
We're all right.
Yay. It has been a fantastic time with you. Now, when are you back again?
Oh, a couple of weeks. It's a couple of weeks before I'm back again, so yeah.
There we go. Now, when am I back? I have no idea. No idea. Who knows? I'll just appear on your screen one day and you will go, oh no, it's her again. Don't forget, you have got that fantastic deal coming up at 8 a.m. That beautiful strand of pearls, under £5. If you're watching the recap, it's only a few minutes away. Tomorrow is, of course, Manager's Special Day as well, so you've got lots and lots of amazing deals. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you as well. It's been a pleasure. Mwah. Oh, get yourself a cup of hot chocolate. Enjoy yourself. We love you. Good night.
Good night.
From the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking